I'm sorry, did my cat just... Oh my god. This is the best thing of all time. Adorable, 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 adorable live cat production. Ah, good morning, my children. How we doing today? I am so far behind today. I slept in.
There's only one true monolith. No need to say, we all know who it is. Just take it, yeah, take it, please take it. Just take it from me. We ain't got nothing when we're standing next to PB. There's only one true monolith. No need to say, we all know who it is. Just take it, yeah, take it, please take it. Just take it from me, we ain't got nothing when we're standing next to PB.
Oh, Stevie, I did find a thing. Remind me, DM me actually so I don't forget. It's been a crazy day. I slept in and I'm super late and I haven't had a chance to do half the things I needed to do. Is that all? But I found some stuff that I think will work. You're a stress. Were you out, PB? No, we're gonna watch that, by the way. We're watching that this morning.
And when it comes to telling stories we adore, I think PB takes the crown.
Yes, thank you.
There's only one true monolith. No need to say, we all know who it is. Just take it, yeah, take it, please take it. Just take it from me. We ain't got nothing when we're standing next to PB. An American professor in Vietnam. PB is a 37-year-old man. PB didn't feel well, at least it wasn't deadly. What PB started to feel was prepared by splenomegaly.
I can't pronounce that.
I have come to watch PB playing, but my tongue got caught in my teeth and I couldn't see what I was saying. When compared to Peeves, we are all pathetic. Wait.
Are you diabetic? This video is so good, PB. Oh, thank you. Merck's actually also sent over the, like, big version of the Mind Blown art, and I was gonna add it in here. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm looking at an adorable picture. Like the most adorable. Okay, 1 second. Let's get some music going. Hardcore. Thank you, Mike. Oh, that's going to be loud. I can't pronounce that. It's so good every time. Oh, wow. Okay. Two things. We absolutely have to watch that scene today. And I got the timestamp, so hold on. Okay, I have it. We don't need to do it right this second, but we will in a minute. Jesus, goodness gracious, that's so loud. But we are going to watch a scene from Cura. If you plan to watch all of Cura and don't want to be spoiled on this moment, then, you know, you're probably not going to want to watch it. But listen, I'm going to say something really bold, okay? I'm just going to ask you to be fucking honest with yourself. If you're actually going to watch it all through, then fine. But if you're like, yeah, I'll get around to it, you should watch this moment. It's one of the coolest moments in D&D I think I've ever seen. And I'll give you the context that you need, you know? And who knows, by the time you get around to actually watching it, you know, maybe you'll have forgotten. Or maybe this moment will be like, oh, I'm going to definitely watch this show, you know, that kind of thing. No one will judge you, all right? No one will judge you. Okay. Let me close all of these here. Also, we have a new emote. This is not what I wanted. Wait, what? Oh, that is on the other. Best use of protection I've ever seen. It's so much more than that as well. It's so much more than that. I'm gonna see actually if any of them are available to come in and talk on the stream in a little bit about it. And I know there's green room chatter on it and everything, and I don't want to take away from that, but yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely wild. It was one of the more insane moments I've ever seen. That's truly the only way I can describe it, is just that I wasn't expecting it at all, and there were so many things that made it excellent. So many things that made it excellent. Oh no, do we have ads on here? Oh, here, I'll just do this. Bam. And then I will refresh. And we should have no ads. Okay. The thing too is, like, I know that we're not all going to be able to watch every show or every moment of every show, you know, but we're still part of we're still the Table Story community and whatnot. And I just think there are moments where it's like, yo, everybody, we got to watch this because this is crazy. Whether you watch the show or not. I feel like my voice is going. Oh, I can't have that happening. Bold choice for a blunderbuss. Oh, guess what else was fun today? I was doing some this. I have been so busy with, like, you know, work stuff that I haven't been able to. What is happening over here on the right? Do you see what I'm looking at? It's like a little bar. What is that? Is that the chat? Or is that something else? Is that this? I think it is. And I'm okay with it because it adds like a little cool border. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Except it ends too soon. Wait, oh no. Not that one. It has to be that, right? It's not that. What is it then? What is that? It is that. Okay. So we will do this. There we go. Aha. Such a stupid thing to get picky about, but what was I saying? Oh, this thing. I know this feeling all too well. And now I'm just going to hyper focus on it until I fix it. But I'm okay with it because it adds like a cool border, but it has to go all the way down. It has to like actually fit. I assumed that was on purpose. Well, no, it wasn't. It is now though, but at least it goes all the way down and I like it. It looks good. But what was I going to say? Oh, here's the thing. I have been so busy with like, work stuff and table story prep and things like that, that I haven't had I haven't really had the opportunity to dive into Wild on a casual basis. I do have intention to come back as Alder once we get Fist back. But the Halloween event on the server is happening right now. And so I got to be part of the haunted house attraction this morning. So people were coming into the each rooms of the haunted house, and I was telling a scary story about one of the rooms. I am not going to go into too much detail about the rooms in the house for immersion purposes, but it's just really crazy. Like, I showed up to be like one of the people in the room, but I didn't do any of the like house room designs or anything like that. They are so good. They have destroyed. So I encourage you to, if you do RP on the server, to make time to go to the haunted house. Where's that being done at? There is a room in every single hotel that has a hotel. So you can go to Strawberry, Blackwater. They're all over the crossing. So yeah, very, very, very cool. Definitely go check that out if you haven't had the opportunity to do so. There's another one, I think, tonight at 5 p.m. I don't know why I said I think. I'm also helping with that one, but it's because I'm there earlier than that. But yeah, so definitely, if you've got a chance to go and do that, because it was so incredibly cool. And they've put a lot of work into it. What else? Haunted House in Van Horn sounds like fun. Yeah. Yes. Just so good. What's the new emote, peeps? Thank you. I'm so sorry. My brain's all over the place. I appreciate you so much. It is PBTV Feels. Do it right now. And wait, let me put my coffee down because I might pee my pants. Do PBTV Feels in the chat right now because I want to see it on the screen. Right here. Right here. The zoom in, it's so good. Oh, it's my new favorite. Oh, it is my new favorite. Oh. No, it's not Druidic. It's not any characters on server or anything like that. It's all staff stuff. Staff put together. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Wait, what's happening? We're enjoying the new emote. First of all, Shocky, thank you so much for 3 months with that Prime. Thank you. And then we're also going to go over the scene again, Murgles. I'm wondering though if y'all are available to hop on a call, which you may or may not be. I swear to God, I better not be getting sick. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. Mergs, so clutch and Kira. Yeah. Let me see if... do you think they'll care if I message the Kira group? Probably not. I'm just asking in the group here real quick to see. The Halloween things I've been lucky to experience so far have just been amazing. I can't wait to see what everybody put together for the haunted house things. Yeah, we also had we've done the animal events again this year, because I remember last Halloween like the horses chasing Sparks and Oglethorpe was one of the highlights for me. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting the blood moon. There was just like so much that happened around Halloween that I loved so very much. So this year I get to be a part of the animal crew, you know, and stuff like that. Some of them, you know, that go around and do things. And last night there was a pretty cool moment where there was like I'm just going to say there was a magical astral spectral stag and then a bunch of like zombie hounds chasing it and running through towns to see if anybody, the animal events have been so cool. My character got to pet a moose, which has been a long time goal for her. Oh boy. We're not supposed to let you guys get close enough to touch us, but we try. We can only try so much, you know? Druidic dwarf, I had to get a bit problem solving for it, but I'm glad it worked. Mergs, there was like no time. There was like no time. You just had it. It was excellent. Yeah, it was super cool, but I heard about the moose and how crazy the stamina was. And I don't want to, you know, obviously we all know that it's like staff hopping on to do that kind of stuff, which is excellent, but I don't want to go into too many details because I want to keep the mystery alive a little bit, but we have been doing cool events like that. So, you know, hop on the server and check it out. And just like crazy, more cool stuff to come. And if I could stream, I would. But I might see if I can like record just when they come in and we do the room and then share it later. You know, obviously I don't want to share any of the like how we get there and set it up kind of stuff because that's a little immersion breaking, but I mean, it's okay, Zelda. It's nobody's fault, you know, like we can only do so much is all. I think ultimately it's like do your best, but okay. All right, I think Orcish is still sleeping. Any plans for Delilah during Halloween? So here's the thing. I would, and I might still, except that I'm doing a bunch of staff stuff for Halloween. And anytime they need me to do stuff, I'm going to be there to help with that. So, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, I think there are a few moments where they are full up on staff stuff and they don't need any help, in which case I will log on. But yeah. Hey, Tom, how was your walk? But yeah, I have been hopping on Delilah here and there still, which is nice. Somebody left me a note, which I thought was very interesting. Oh my gosh, Drac.
We'll finish what we started. Or finish.
Can you hear me?
It's getting real bad. There's all these people in the islands. If we don't go now, they could die. We gotta do something. You talk to the council. I'll go warn them.
We'll meet up again, right?
Of course. I would never leave you behind.
It's just that we left our friends and
We didn't leave our friends, luckily. We
It has to be this way.
we needed to part ways for just a little bit. But I promise.
are you okay being alone?
I'm gonna have to be.
It'll help you okay. We'll all be together again.
If anybody can do it, you can.
Now go. It all comes back around.
Have I stalled long enough? Oh God. Well, thank you. We're in a game together again. You can't hide from my compliments for long. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Greg, Miranda. I will strangle you both. If you could not, that would be excellent. Oh, I'm being observed. Miranda should know better. Please, it's all I've ever wanted. Oh my god. Okay, should we watch? Drac, can I show you something super cool? Is that a threat or a promise? It's a promise. It's a promise. Keep it up. Keep it up. And I almost said something else after that, and I'm not going to do that. Friends torture you with compliments to make you blush. Yeah, but you know, I don't enjoy all of our characters are dead. Yep. Okay, it's fine. Just got a bunch of fucking brats in the chat right now is what's happening. And we are going to it spikes my anxiety, so I get it, peeps. Yeah, I get, you know, I've become much brat autumn. I've become much better about it, especially when it's people I know, like Greg and Drac and Mergs, and I know they love me and I love them, and so I can handle it a little bit better. But when it is people I don't really know, it just triggers like culty stuff of like they're just being nice to me because they're gonna manipulate me, and it makes me sick. It's like I physically get uncomfortable and ill with compliments where I'm like, oh no. So like, again, with my friends who I know, you know, love and care about me, I've gotten much better about it, and it's good. They're kind of like, you know, forcing me to, you know, go through that. But yeah, you know, if it's somebody I don't really know very well, I have to stop myself from going, ooh, you know, like what? What do you mean? Ah! Oh my gosh, y'all, look. It's Psyche! I feel like I needed a huge echo there and I let myself down, but hello, welcome in. Ooh, ooh. Sai, we're doing two things here. We are getting very excited about our new emote that Murgles made. And I know she did your art. Yes, you can also show me. And the second thing is we were about to show Drac and everyone else one of the coolest scenes in D&D I've ever seen. So we were going to do that. And then we're going to play the game you showed me. We tried it yesterday. It was very good. Very scary. Surprisingly scary. Heck yeah. Yeah, so please, everyone, go follow Sai. I adore her. She's excellent. Did you meet a huge man? Not a huge man, but I met a baby. I did see a very scary naked man in my living room. Oh my God! I also saw, I mean, can we say what we saw, chat? We saw two, like, zombies. We saw zombie fellatio, okay? I was not expecting that at all. They were just fucking on the couch. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Because that jump scared me. Yeah, I full on had a moment. I'm not going to lie to you. I full on had a moment where I went, hot, show me. Okay, I will show you. I will show you, Drac. Someone has the clip, I'm sure. But I full on had a moment, okay, where I went, oh my God, what did I just see? Was that zombie going down on someone or something? What was happening there? And then I full on went, that's not at all what was happening. You just revealed to everyone what a pervert you are. And I just was like, oh, but then somebody came in and was like, yeah, that's 100% what was happening. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, didn't expect to hear the phrase fellatio when I turned my audio back on. I'm so sorry, miss. I'm so sorry. I was just explaining to Sai what we witnessed yesterday in the game that she recommended for us. Oh, God. PB, it appears that Sai has been turned into a voodoo doll, so either if you fail at observation duty, there are consequences, or maybe it was just a cosplay. I have to raid and run. Okay. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, thank you so much for the raid, Sai. Have a good day. I adore her, okay? Also, is she gone yet? First of all, I love her accent. And second of all, yesterday I was like lurking, working, and hanging out in her chat. And this is me complimenting her, right? So just in case she gets about compliments that I do, then I'm going to wait for a second as she raids and runs. But I love her. Everyone go follow her. I love her accent. And yesterday I was like working and lurking and listening to her play this lovely game. And she does she has a different accent to what I do for Sparks's Irish accent. So I was like, but I want to do a different like northern accent. So anytime she would say something, I would like repeat it back. I would just be like, oh, okay, she's saying this and I'm going to repeat it back so that I can practice. And it's just so good. As wonderful can be now that we're here. Yeah. Okay. So doesn't everyone though love her accent? I don't see how you cannot. I mean, it's also not just the accent. It's like her whole voice and vibe that she presents with it too, right? And just repeat it. Yeah. She's just very calming and chill. I mean, and then when, you know, there are moments when she's not chill, but it's still very lovely. Pleasant research is always the best. Yes, exactly. Hello, Bob. Bob's another one that can say nice things to me and I don't freak out. Okay. We're going to watch this because it was very, very cool. Those of you who have no idea what's going on, don't worry. I will let you know. It's probably only about 5 minutes long, but it's so absolutely worth it. I'm going to snooze these ads because y'all just came in here. Okay. Oh, and the new emote, yes, is PBTV Feels, and it is so good. It is my new favorite emote. Dude, she killed it. It's so good. Oh. Wait till you see the one I'm doing right now. Oh God, we're spoiled. We're too spoiled. I also uploaded. So here's the thing. We decided we got crazy lucky somehow. I don't know how this happened, but we have as many animated slots as we have regular emote slots. So I'm working on moving all of the core, and by I'm working on, I mean Murgles is working on, obviously, moving all of the core ones that we are like, you know, PBTV Feels and stuff like that over to be animated. And then we'll have some classic static versions still available. And then we'll bring in some new ones. So because we've been doing that switchover, I was able to add a couple of the old ones back in that are static now. PBTV Hey is there. And then what was the other one I did? Did I do the other one? I may not have done. We need to do a Merlin watch party at some point. Wait. You mean the TV show? Can I just squeeze myself in between the two of you or on either side or both or all of the above? Because I have never seen the show before and I did start watching it. It's very good. It's very good. And I found myself being like, first of all, I love Merlin. And second of all, Arthur, get over yourself. And third of all, kiss. Please, will they kiss? Between or on top works. Okay. I would just very much like to be involved in this party, this watch party. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. Just bang. Jesus. Yes, also that. I mean, you're talking about Merlin and Arthur, right? Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Oh my God. I'm preparing my fan fiction for when we watch it. Oh my God. Yes. I think I watched, wait till I write a third book. Can I tell everyone, Mergs, that you have done this thing? I won't do like usernames or anything. I just listen, okay? In the last year, Mergs has written 2 books, you guys. 2 books. 2. She just didn't stop writing. She's incredible. I didn't realize I had a sub. Thanks to whoever gave me this honor. Oh! I even thought like, hey, wait, isn't King Arthur in the public domain? Oh. No. Yes? Yes. Can I write King Arthur fanfic and pass it off as a real book? Yes, you can, bro. I gotta stop with that, dude. I'm not even, it's not even a 24-year-old anymore. It's like a 28-year-old or a 30-year-old. I speak like. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I have just sucked up the Twitch vernacular and I don't enjoy it. How do we feel about published gay King Arthur fanfic? Well, That's not a fanfic. It's your interpretation of King Arthur, and I'm totally fine with it. I'm just saying. I would read the hell out of that, dude. I would read the hell out of that. Also, you know what? I was literally, Mercs, I was literally going over to type this to you in a DM, and I realized I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say it out loud, okay? You might be memeing right now, but you actually saying that has me going, oh, you are actually the perfect person to do this. You are the perfect person to write this story. Queen Arthur Arise. Yeah. Yes, same, Drac. Yep. It changed slightly, but I'd initially imagined Razroth and Irafir as Arthur and Merlin from that show. The fact that they fucking... Oh my god. Their love. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Wizard gives up all of his power just to live a normal life with the man he loves. Oh my god. One of my favorite books is an Arthurian legend, but it was written by a monster. So that's what I was thinking, Mergs. I was like, you are literally the perfect person to do this. And also just, there's so much more. There's so much more involved in like writing and interpretation of an old legend, no matter, or myth, no matter what it is. And you have the brain parts that are needed for that, because you will go in, you will do research, not just on the legend, but you'll do research on the time, and you'll find ways to connect stuff that wouldn't be done otherwise. I'm not kidding when I say that's actually a great idea. And I think you're writing something else right now, but you should just go away and just write something and see what happens. PB, was that in a tabletop or a mainstream book or show? That was in Kingmakers. That was in Kingmakers, which Drac was in and Murgles was in as well. Also, hey, Specky. You should just see it. You should just write a scene and see what happens. I have to phrase it like that because Nocturne is a show. Yes. Well, I'm going to be watching that. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of sort of spoiled some of that for you. But yes, it's very, very good. I will actually do this, I think. I think you should. A, it's just a cool exercise. And like, I think for you, because I think right now, okay, this is just now a call with my best friend, Miranda. I think because you are currently at a stage with your writing where I think it will be easier for you with your brain to do fan fiction than it is to do your own thing, because you just get up, you know, like a couple more times. I function really well with interpretation and fanfic. I know. That's what I was trying to say that without being like, you know, because I think you could do something on your own and like finish it. But I think like a couple more interpretations or fanfics, you know, under your belt, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable just like, you know, going with no direction. Whereas like doing a legend or a myth that already exists, you kind of already have a framework that you can just play with. And I think that'll be fun. This is PB responding to DMs, except it's not DMs. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We're going to watch this together. All right. Again, it's only like 5 minutes long. And if you have any questions, I will explain. For those of you who are like, I'm not sure D&D is my thing, please take 5 minutes to watch this with me and let me try to change your mind. And also, if I don't, that's totally fine too. But this is probably one of the craziest things I have ever seen. So I think find a character that is also out of copyright and write gay fanfic between them and King Arthur. Well, that would be Merlin, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be Merlin, or Lancelot. Except that I think Lancelot isn't Lancelot banging Arthur's wife? Bro. There's so much Game of Thrones drama here. You're a major part of why I play in the Cypher systems on Saturdays. Really, Bun? Oh, wait. Bun, did you see the news? Hold on. This could either be... He can still be bi. Oh, absolutely. I didn't mean it like that. Obviously. Bisexual here. Hi. I didn't mean it like that. I meant, like, I think he's in love with her. I'm talking someone from a different franchise or myth. Okay, what news? Okay, this is super cool. Okay, are we ready? Oh my God, I can't believe we all get to witness this moment. Okay, Bon, I have something to show you.
We'll finish what we started. Or start what we finished.
It's getting real bad. There's all these people in the islands. If we don't go now, they could die. We gotta do something. You talk to the council. I'll go warn them.
We'll meet up again, right?
Of course. I would never leave you behind.
It's just that we left our friends
We
and
didn't leave our friends, luckily. We
It has to be this way.
needed to part ways for just a little bit. But I promise.
are you okay being alone?
I'm gonna have to be.
It'll help you get it. We'll all be together again.
If anybody can do it, you can.
It all comes back around.
Speaking of Cypher System, I just got my copy of the book last week. I know that is a must watch. I know. I am, and also the cast synergy is on another level, and all of the characters, like I am absolutely so in love with all the characters. Drac is playing an old turtle. And I don't want to say, I'm not going to say too much. I mean, obviously you can see the character art, right? So it's not giving away too much. But if you are thinking to yourself, man, Nega Oryx's character, I don't recognize that type of character from the book. You are correct. Give spoilers, never. Okay, we're going to watch this now real quick. Hold on. I think this is the button for it. Nope. Is this the button for it? That's the button for it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna hide myself. I'm gonna hide myself. No? Okay. I'm gonna hide myself. I'm actually tearing up a little bit, and that isn't an exaggeration. Because Nega and Colo always mess me up. I know, Bun. And I've been wanting to GM for them for a very long time, and just I really had my heart on them together. And I was waiting for the perfect project, and then it came up. Jesus Christ, is that Murgles? Drac, you're not ready for this. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, let's see here, because I think this comes through. Yeah, this comes through on this audio channel. So hold on one second. I got to pause this and make sure our volume is up.
Moves quickly, blurring from one place to the next.
Oh, this is to... Wait, hold on. This is the same issue that we had yesterday. Please hold on 1 second.
Form as for you.
Okay, okay.
Prone.
She's prone, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we
and
go.
as she
You ready?
lands, I land with her for my last attack, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Here is your context. Okay. This campaign has been going on for quite a while. The party level is now 9. Here are the characters and a little bit of the breakdown. Okay. The Jildan, top right, played by Leah, is playing a turtle druid. We have Thrak, who is played by Orcish, who's a wizard. We have Murgles down here with the horns, who's playing a cleric. And then we have Meyer over here on the right, who's playing Seer, who is a monk. Now, your context is that for the whole campaign, they are playing sort of bonded characters, forced bond. They didn't start bonded, and they have kind of struggled a lot with teamwork and learning how to, rely on each other and pure anime bullshit. I can't watch this for reasons. Oh, we all know the reason, and it's her right there with the horns. That's cool. Leah's the old lady and still hot as fuck. I know. So your context is the whole time they have kind of really struggled with doing, cohesive teamwork. And in this fight, they destroyed it, dude. They did teamwork for the first time together, and just, it was incredible. Now, they are currently fighting a demon that has been plaguing Jildan for her whole life. Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. We will wait. We need to wait 1 minute. I delayed the ads as long as I could, but then they have to go at some point. So my bad, y'all. $42. Oh, 40 seconds. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. Dude. I got the sub just as the ads ended. So it shows me about 30 seconds left. So we're gonna wait just a couple more seconds here. Again, I apologize. I have the lowest possible settings for the ads that Twitch will allow me to have, and I hit snooze 3 times, but then they don't let you snooze any longer than that. So my apologies. I should have waited until right now. Okay, so we're here. We're back. Welcome back from the ads. Those of you who stayed, don't worry, we waited for you. Okay, so your context is, I gave you the part, their cohesive team. Jilden is top right, played by Leah. She's the turtle, and they are currently fighting the demon that has been plaguing Jilden like almost her whole life. She's been fighting against this demon for the sake of like people who have watched, Brad as a GM before. He's been playing it almost like she's in a warlock pact where she made an agreement with this demon and the demon gives her power and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. And she's fighting to free herself from this demon finally. And the whole party is with her. Now they are playing something called Cura, which is they are bonded together. So some of their role play is instinctively feeling what the other is feeling or knowing on instinct, what to do. And this really shines in this moment. Okay.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Is that it?
That would be my turn now, yes.
Okay. All right. Jilden, your turn. She's on the ground, on her back. Her wings are about to like buffet her back up into the air. Her hands are igniting as she's about to launch another spell. Slowed under these slow effects. What do you do? She's prone.
I leap directly onto her back and go for her neck again with a bite. We have the disadvantage from her blur, but advantage from prone. And I also have pack tactics, which gives me full advantage to this attack, which will be a 7 anyway. No.
Jesus.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that. Just out of spite.
Okay.
Because it's worth it. 17.
No!
Yeah.
So worth it!
Before you roll the
Foot.
damage. Oh, I was... She has
Okay.
7 HP. I was about to say she has 7 HP. That's what you have to beat. How much damage did you just deal? For audio
8
listeners?
Piercing damage.
How do you kill her?
Direct to the
Is
neck.
it not half? Is it not cut in half?
No, these are magic, right?
Yeah, because she's wild shaped.
Adorable.
So, yeah, I run directly at her. She's struggling, her wings trying to buffet, sear away from her as she's borne to the ground. I jump, both paws landing on her shoulder blades, my jaws clamping around her neck, and I tear, this time not stopping, the blood running down my muzzle as once again the steam is rising from my face, and I tear and I tear and tear until her neck is just torn straight from her body.
Sorry. I know that was absolutely incredible, and you should watch it for, if you watch Cura for anything, and they're all very good, but Leah has also been writing a book, and she's on another fucking level with her descriptions and shit. So you should watch for that. But I'm going to pause it just to draw everyone's attention to my best friend in the whole world who is clearly having a moment right now. This is a moment of, maybe werewolves aren't so bad after all. Maybe I'm into this. I think I just learned something about myself.
Running down my muzzle as once again the steam is rising from my face, and I tear and I tear and tear until her neck is just torn straight from her body.
You tear her throat out. You see her head kind of like spin backwards as it comes loose from the sinew and tendons of the muscle that was holding her neck together. Her wings fall kind of limp underneath the huge direwolf form. The flames around her hands dissipate, and in a burst of flame, she vanishes. And then a hand of flame reaches out from underneath this wolf and grabs at its throat. The two of them are pulled from this realm. Jilden, you are alone. The others are not here in this space. This plane around you sits to be sort of just a darkness. You are no longer a wolf. You are just your total self. Somewhere all about you there is a sort of a red horizon pulsing every so often. And standing before you is Anawari. She appears fully healed.
That's the
but
demon.
Similarly, so do you. You feel particularly well. Your body feels fully alive again. And in fact, you probably feel better than you felt in years. You feel a little younger, a little more vibrant. Anawari struts about in front of you, but her face is curled in anger. She says, "You wretched mortal, how dare you? After everything I gave you, you could have been dead long ago. You should have been dead long ago, and I outlived kings, sorcerers. I've even outlived angels now, and you're nothing. You were nothing before me. You'll be nothing after me. I won't let your filthy hands take my life." She comes to a stop before you. You have 1 HP. She has 1 HP. You have one chance to end this. You can do whatever you like. Whatever ability, whatever attack, whatever spell, or whatever creative solution you think of, but this is it. This is your one and only chance to finish and end this fiend once and for all. What do you do in this moment?
I am smiling as she calls me nothing. I look at her. And I step close so we are nose to nose, or as close as we can be with our heights. I take her in. I look at everything she is. Everything I never really saw before. From what she appeared to me over and over again. Nothing like this. And yet I recognize parts of her. I lift a hand slowly to touch her face, the way I once did with Elneas, the way we practiced over and over again. And as my fingers slowly trail down her cheek, my fingernails will elongate as they get to her neck, as I attempt to use primal savagery to slice her artery open.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
1.
Oh my fuck.
Can she use the D4? Can she use
So-
the roll the D4? I don't.
For context, those of you who don't know how to play D&D, you roll a 1d20. 20 is a critical success. You absolutely blow it out of the park. However, a natural 1 on the die means an automatic and critical failure. She made the worst roll she could possibly make in this moment to try to do this.
I don't know if it would make a difference.
It's not going to make a difference.
Does she still have -2 AC?
She does, but it's not going to be. It's not going to make a difference. The
Exactly, Krister.
claws of your hand suddenly extend. Anaware vanishes. Behind Jilden, we see 2 flaming red eyes. These wings covering what Jilden doesn't recognize to be a complete ring of fire in the distance. This red pulsing light becomes flame as Anaware reaches out behind you. Let's see if she can hit you with these claws. An 18 versus your AC.
Just makes it.
This
Yeah,
claw
she
comes
hits me.
down. We see your shell crack and break in 3 places. It splits running across your back. We see Jilden stumble forward, falling to the ground. We see the blood that was on your cheeks and on your chin, part of the ritualistic sort of makeup that Jilden wears, split as if it's splitting your skin. Small embers of flame rising out from them. Your eyes will turn a blood red and then a sort of deep purple, and then they fall glazed and dead as the form of Jilden falls to the ground. Anaware kneels next to Jilden and says,
I will never, ever be killed.
The 3 of you see Jilden just sort of fall to the ground as this flaming fist grips at the direwolf. You see the direwolf fall to one side. Jilden twists her body, wild shaping kind of oddly into varying different shapes, kind of half of a bear before half of a much smaller creature like a little dog, back up to something much larger, a sort of twisted looking worm type creature, and then into the form of a giant grotesque bat. The wings of this bat flap, slapping against the stone of the ground. There is a dark kind of light, suddenly red and fiery, that bursts from her body with this strange radiance. She returns to her turtle form. There's a sense of relief, I think, that washes over you as, you know, she seems to be back to herself. She stands up, turns to Sia, who is nearest to her, and says,
Well, that was difficult, but at least she's gone.
Sia, she sounds completely different. Her eyes are fully glazed over.
Poor
there's almost a
Murgles.
film to them, a milky look to them.
I'm going into Striker the second I hear her voice.
Right, make me an attack roll.
Okay, now, obviously that was horrifying, but we need to pay attention here because this is where shit gets even crazier.
Give
A
disadvantage.
14 to hit. With disadvantage. A 14 to hit.
Jilden, what's your AC?
17.
Oh, it's 17.
17. You go to strike at her.
Now pay
and she
attention to
kind of
that
just
because that's important
blurs.
too.
Where she was standing, you get that same sense of Anaware's blur as she moves to one side of that and says, "Oh, please, Seer. Don't hurt me. It's me, your good old pal."
I give maybe a second's pause before striking again, which misses again with an 11.
Again, that sense of blurring. Cirrus and Thrak on the other side of the room. You're out of combat right now.
Okay, first of all, the music
You see,
fucking insane. Second of all, the blur is really important because during that entire fight, Anaware, the demon, was under this like advantage because they were blurring all over the place. So this should signal to everyone almost immediately that something is very, very wrong with Jildan, and they all take it and run with it. Now,
sort of all of this happened with Jildan. Maybe as you poke your heads around the corner, you recognize that Anaware was dispelled, destroyed, but the form of Jildan stands up, and Seer just immediately starts punching at Jildan. Jildan just kind of moves quickly, blurring from one place to the next.
Okay. I would like to run in as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I'm hoofing it.
Yeah, I shout
What's happening?
at Seer when I see that, and I'm also running in.
That's not
can I get to her?
That's not him.
I immediately trust Seer. Can I get to her?
Yeah.
that
doing it.
Kira
I'm gonna
moment of
just
like I
standing there
immediately trust him
quickly.
I'm gonna get to her, and I am going to
because they're all
run
bonded.
up and grab her and cast Dispel Evil and Good.
Oh my God. That is the most, are you kidding me, bro? She just, first of all, we got to talk about how she was literally near tears. Okay. First of all, you're going to watch Brad's face here in a second as he realizes. And then also, as I realize in the chat, freaking the fuck out about what she has just done.
right.
He
What does
knows.
that do?
I know.
Shimmering energy surrounds and protects you from fey, undead, and creatures
Clutch!
originating from beyond the material plane. For the duration, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls. You can end the spell early. Okay, break enchantment as... Okay, there's different options here, so let me just be clear. I'm choosing, as my action, I touch a creature that I can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. The creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creatures.
Look at Workish's face as
Okay.
well.
And the creature has to make a saving throw, I'm assuming.
Everyone realizes, oh God,
give me
this
a
move is so
second.
clutch.
Spell save DC of 17.
Which, by the way, 17 being the number
Wait,
here
hold on.
is crazy good. I think, so it takes us a moment because there are like three
Yeah,
different,
charisma saving throw.
there are three different things she
You
can do,
grab
right?
her, and
Yes.
Jildan says, "Please, don't hurt me." And then you cast this spell. Charisma.
Yeah, just like-
She's a
saving
cleric. I don't know which type of cleric
20.
though.
If only there was some wibbly wobbly time bullshit that could happen right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That means I have to
Okay, so here's what's so cool about this now, okay? And here's what's so crazy about this clutch fucking moment, okay? Is that Jildan makes the killing blow on Anaware to initiate all of this, right? And then Brad pulls her in and goes, "You've got 1 HP. Your demon has 1 HP. You've got one chance to do this," right? And then she does the nat one. She falls, maybe potentially into death. We don't know. She gets possessed by her demon, who's puppeteering her body, and then it requires Seer knowing something's wrong, getting Cirrus to do this fucking baller move. It doesn't quite work, and then it also requires Thrak to go use his time bullshit. It needed all three of them to save her, and I'm like,
You're wrong.
what?
Yes.
Oh, please don't hurt me.
That spell, both attack roll and
9.
saving throw. So that's what I thought
Okay.
too, Krister, but
just need to double check here.
it turns out
Sorry.
she doesn't end up doing that one.
There's so many different options, because so it's like,
Believe me, I had the same reaction because obviously you want the win to be the win that makes sense. But in the actual spell description, dismissal is the only one that needs the attack and saving throw. And the just get them out and stop being possessed is the first one that she chooses.
they have disadvantage on attack
talk about it
rolls.
right here.
I can end the spell early. I can break enchantment, which is the thing that I'm trying to do. Dismissal, I can also do a dismissal as my action, but I think that's separate. I don't think can I do all three? I don't understand why are there 3 options within this one spell.
I think it's one of 3, but
It's
the
one
one
of
that
3,
you've
yeah.
chosen is probably the best
Yeah, break
one.
enchantment. Okay, so I don't need to do anything else. I just touch it and then, okay.
Yeah, the only
yeah,
thing on the
like,
screen, Mergs, is that you
my
have to
hand-
make an attack roll first. So that's
It's just pure white.
yeah.
It's like this same cold, icy white magic that does not feel like ice, but it feels warm, but probably feels searingly cold to whoever is occupying Jilden right now.
Yeah, you cast this spell. There's a heat that washes over your hand. It probably burns, not enough to do any damage, but you feel it kind of burn your hand as you cast this spell. Jilden.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
You remain in this place. Anaware strutting around your body as you take in a breath. You feel your body feel alive again. In fact, you feel better than you felt in years. Anaware strutting around says, "Yes, they are strong, aren't they? These, well, I wouldn't call them friends of yours. Comrades. I don't think
Brad
they're
using
quite
the same
strong
language
enough.
he used the first time.
They
Fucking
can't
nuts,
resist
man.
me forever. Neither can you.
Strutting around like just, it's
You
like they
have
went back in
1
time.
HP.
Ah!
One chance to end this. You can do whatever you like. Whatever ability, whatever attack, whatever spell, whatever creative solution you can think of. But this time, it really is it.
God.
This is your real one and only chance to finish this fiend off once and for all. What would you like to do in this moment?
My head is sagging. I'm confused. I felt myself splitting apart almost, and now I am back here again, wondering what kind of trick this is. But I know of only one thing, and that is that I must destroy Anaware. I turn, and a whip lashes down my arm and towards her, my claws turning into vines as they attempt to scythe past her and finish what I couldn't finish before. As I roll for an attack roll on Thorn Whip.
Okay.
My most versatile spell in this campaign so far.
Yeah, so her laughing about the spell is another thing I need you guys to know. This spell is not her strongest choice, but it was she made it it was an RP decision that she's making right now, and she's going to explain it in a second. But she could have chosen a much stronger
17.
spell.
Do you want to know her I say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to print it to you. In case you don't believe me. Just in case you don't believe me. I didn't have time to change that. I've posted it in our group. Would you like to tell everyone what it is?
It's 17.
How do you truly kill her?
Now hang on, because I'm about to blow your mind. And this is just another reason why this like improv D&D is so fucking cool. if you go back and you watch the very beginning, the killing blow that she makes on Anaware is also 17 to hit, which means she hit exactly what she needed to hit to be able to do it the first time, and then again this time. And Anaware's blow on her was 18, which was exactly the AC she needed to hit to take Jilden down. Rule of threes, exactly what they needed. 17, 18, 17. Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, these claws, they didn't disappear when she turned behind me and tried to shatter my existence, my soul into pieces. They elongated. This druidic magic that I was never truly sure if it was born from Anaware or if it was born from something I gained when I was left. The powers that she gave me dissipating. Nonetheless, I don't think it matters. As I rise up and I spin, listening instinctively for where she is. I don't see her at this point. I don't need to see her. I just need to feel her. She's been a part of me for so long. This thorn whip, which has been something I've used to save my comrades over and over again. It's something I've used in orthodox ways, especially when I was first finding my feet. It lashes out towards Anaware. And there's no sound. It's completely silent as it just sweeps past her throat. A gash of bright blood following in its wake, slowly widening.
From the outside here,
Brad fucking cutting all the
Jilden,
sound in that moment. Oh!
as this whip passes through Anaware's neck, she opens her mouth as if to screech at you, a curl of fury across her face, before you sort of just snap back to reality, literally. You are just in your body. The other three are standing around you. Cirrus with a hand, kind of pulling a hand back from you as if maybe it had just been burned. And again, your body twists. You feel that sensation of a wild shape course through your body here. There is a moment of a complete sense of chaos and loss of control. Parts of your body completely shift and change, bubbling. It's painful as your body twists in wild shapes. Your arm turning into a tentacle, your back shifting into a set of wings.
Horrifying.
Your face shifting and moving and changing in shape. When again another burst of radiance from this form. And there is a sense of freedom. A weight lifted as if something has been holding you back. Or something has been leeching energy from you. Has been released.
Oh, that sigh she gives of relief.
You are no longer the class of druid.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Everyone gains 2 levels.
We did it! We did it! Is it my birthday?
You can thank Jilden for it, because Anaware has been holding all of you back. She's been leeching from the whole Cura group.
Everybody's
That bitch. That bitch. Holding back my levels.
Jilden, you remain exactly the same physically, but your body will continue to be sort of dead, and you're hosting it. But in terms of your spirit, you would feel lighter and younger. Were you alive at this point in the campaign, you may have actually de-aged slightly. But you free yourself from this parasite. And I think for you, as the others also get that slight sense of relief and shift and change.
Unreal.
As if something is not just being released from Jilden, but from all of you on some level. Jilden, you sense it much more deeply, and you can sense this cockroach, this scurrying, worming creature that, like a beetle, was moving between the cracks of your mind. This scaled, sequined bug, fleeing certain death. This is how she
that's
has
interesting.
survived.
Yeah, this is how she survived.
She has lived this spot.
My dear friends, thank you for watching that with me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is why you should watch Kira. Please watch Kira. Please watch Kira. Please watch Kira. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Everyone is so good. Their descriptions, dope. That was like, that was craziest 5 minutes I've ever fucking seen, man. It's also available on podcast format if you don't want to watch it and you just want to listen while you're working or walking or doing whatever, Oh my God. And I'm going to be honest with you all. I haven't even had the chance to see every single episode. You convinced me. I've been trying to decide which table story to watch next. Yeah, this one. Fucking hands down. It's excellent. But I haven't missed a single episode since a particular thing happened, a couple weeks ago. Well, I guess more than that now because it's been quite a many episodes. But it's just been something else. I think the fact that, she rolled exactly what she needed to take her down in that first killing blow and then the critical one. And I think, somebody in the chat here said the best stories come from Nat ones. And you're absolutely right, because we wouldn't have had that moment, it was so good. It was so good. Everything was masterful. Everything was just so incredibly good. It's just your average Brad campaign. Yeah, I will say that too. Brad does have this wonderful way of the way he runs his games, man. Oh, so I will say this too. You were asking what I think her new class is, and this is something that I have actually wondered while watching the campaign. And I did mention to Brad last night, which was she operates a lot like a certain other character from a different Brad show that I was in. I was in both of them, so you don't know who I'm talking about. And I really enjoy the way that Brad plays the warlock class, in that it's always a deal that you have made, and it's always either you make it for power but it's never really in the player's benefit. Like you think it is, but it's really not. And I've always really enjoyed the way that he does that. And so for a long time I've been like, she's a druid, but he's playing it like she's made a warlock pact. So I wonder if she's multi-class, or if she's, I just wonder how that's working. And I'm so sorry. In about a minute, we're going to have another set of ads. I've snoozed them as long as I could, but they're going to come in, but don't worry, we'll wait. For those that want to play warlock. Yeah, he definitely has been playing Anaware and the relationship in that way. And last night in the green room, and I asked Brad, and he's okay if I share this. Thank you, Orcish, so much. Is that she's secretly been a warlock this whole time, and he's been playing her that way. But that she always thought she was a druid. So it's very cool that now it's open to her. She can be whatever class she wants to be. Which is, so to answer your question, I don't think she's going to now be a warlock, because I think she was always a warlock. But her trade gave her the powers of the druid, but she was still making a pact with a demon for power, with this succubus, or this, what did he call it? Fiend, with this fiend for power. And I just it's just one of those moments where it's like, I thought we were going to lose Jilden. Oh, this is another thing that Brad said that I thought was really cool. So he said that he had always intended on that first one being an option, and then if she failed during that first you have 1 HP encounter. Oh god, ad break. Hold on. Awful. I'm so sorry. I'll repeat it. It's interesting that Leah played a druid that feels warlocky. I'm in a campaign where I'm a warlock that plays very druid. Yeah, I think that there are two classes where you can kind of like skirt that line a little bit. So it's interesting that probably when Leah approached him and was like, I would very, like, I kind of want to play this and whatever. I wonder if Brad was like, ooh, I can play warlock, and let her think druid and just like kind of ride that line, because they can so very easily bleed into each other, which is very, very cool. I do wonder that, but yeah, that is especially depending on the subclass. Yeah, for sure. So don't let me forget my train of thought, y'all, when they come back from the ad break. Man, holy shit, it was so good. Wow, what a great stream. We're watching your thing. We're watching the moment, which I know you know, but I was just about to tell them something else, and I've already forgotten. But I have to wait because there are ads happening for most of the people that were in here watching. We're watching you watch the thing. Does your chat have anything to say? I've got 30 minutes to kill. Okay. Well, we already watched it. We watched it. And we broke down all the cool moments. And in 13 seconds, we're going to go back to talking about... Actually, you can probably answer me, Brad. How will that work? Can I call you real quick and you can answer this question that I have? You don't have to actually answer it. It might dispel the illusion. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm wondering...
I've also got a question.
Yes, okay. Would you like to go first, or...?
Yes,
okay.
I'm important.
Okay.
I'm an important person.
Okay, go ahead.
Where did you get the Lionel cosplay?
This is actually, I think, what I wore on Stygian Gate. So we're just bleeding into each other.
Bro,
I've had
there's
this
new clothes. What the fuck?
I know.
Stygian Gate was like a decade ago.
I know, but it's a good turtleneck. It's good. If it's good, don't get rid of it. Okay, anyway, my question for you is, I should have saved this for tomorrow.
But my chat have no idea what you're talking about. Because
Really?
I just showed up halfway through your stream, pulled you up on the screen, and didn't give them any context.
Okay, that's fair. Well, so my question for you is, when Leah approached you with her character concept, was the trade or the pact already in mind for her concept? Or did you suggest it? And then my follow-up to that is, did you just know, like, oh, some of her druid abilities bleed over really well with the warlock, and I can just kind of secretly be GMing her as a warlock this whole time? Or did you just go, she's a druid, but she's made a warlock pact?
It's a bit of a, I can't remember that well, but I can tell you, we answered this on the green room as well, which you can go and be a membership person on to get these answers fresh and plucked from my brain rather than a day old stale brain. No, the original player, she sort of almost played a warlock in this, and then she was like, I don't really want to do a warlock again, because she played a warlock in Mistlight.
Yeah.
So we sort of had the first iteration that came through of Jildan was sort of just this more classic warlock, if I remember correctly. And then she went away and wrote the Jildan as we know them, who was sort of, and not all of this is revealed, and we're going to probably go into it just a little bit more in the show, so I won't spoil it too hard. But
yeah,
the plan that she came up with was sort of that she was a warlock, so Jildan was a warlock up until she felt the presence of Elnaeus leave her, which was Anawari.
Yep.
Then she becomes the class of druid, because she sort of doesn't have any of this warlock power, and she goes out and teaches herself things. But what she doesn't realize is that she is still a warlock, and those druid powers are the same as the warlock powers, you know, because they don't know they're in D&D. They don't know that it's a class.
That's very cool.
And so that was the reveal. So, but Leah was sort of vaguely aware of it. it's weird because it was sort of Leah's idea. Then I took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
And then embellished it because then I went away and made Anawari. But Leah came up with it. So this wasn't as much. Usually this would be a big Brad plot twist, but actually this was just part of Jilden's backstory written by Leah.
Yeah, it's incredible. But I
so
mean,
she was aware of the demonic, fiendish element.
Yeah, but I mean to take that and then, you know, kind of build it mechanically. Like I was fully expecting, just as somebody who's been in your games before, I was fully expecting that if they did defeat Anawari, if it was true, the big if it was true that Anawari was actually giving them power, then I expected her to potentially lose her class and a level or two. And be like, okay, well, that's going to happen because she's doing a trade-off. But it was actually a reverse.
The other way around.
Yeah, but have you done that before? Where it's been
No,
like,
I don't think so.
I think it's always been the other way around. So I felt as like a viewer of Lacrin and just like Brad's, your storytelling, I was very much like, oh, I felt like you kind of did a plot twist for me. And that was very fun. I was like, oh, they gain levels because he was telling, like they were right this time. He wasn't telling the truth in that she was actually a fucking leech and she was just surviving off of their power.
Yeah. Legitimately a parasite.
Very cool.
I think that there's a couple of elements to it that I liked. One is that there's almost like a subtle theme in here, just to get really serious about it, in that it's the power of an abuser over you, even if they've left your life, and you sort of get a little bit of a. I mean, it's not exactly that same kind of story, but that is, I feel like just a little bit of a subtle element or an informative element to Jilden's character.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I wanted to do with that is at some point, if and when Jilden does decide to truly rid herself of this fiend, there is nothing more powerful than people that do that in my head.
Yeah.
That are able to summon up the courage to do that kind of thing and be that strong of a person, and then also sort of get over it so it doesn't continue to haunt you.
Yeah.
Because I think that this is more of a metaphor. It's not an abuser coming back. I imagine that even though Anawari comes back into Jilden's life, I see it more as that kind of echo of a trauma, and that the way that you will carry that kind of feeling, or that the guilt or the stress with you in life future, which I had Anawari say something like that when they were sort of conversing with her in the previous week, where she said, you'll like never be rid of me. That's not how scars work and echoes and stuff, because I think that is really what is happening here. So what I wanted to do was, once you're free of this sort of leeching creature, it actually gives you a lot of power because you're being held back. It's the same as any trauma would hold someone back. Not that I would have any experience with it, but you can feel yourself not operating at maximum strength, every day when you get up, because you're leaking from all this shit that happened before. So I wanted that to be a thing. And then on top of that, I just thought it'd be really cool to have that twist where they actually get the additional levels, and they all get it because they're linked, and this thing was living not just off of Jilden, but from all of them in some way. Not that Anawari was like more powerful for siphoning their power, but just that they were weaker for her presence, because she's literally just a tick that's attached to you, just a demonic one.
So good. And I know that we had a bunch of people come in here and watch that scene because I forced them to, but then also what you all don't know is that like literally an episode ago, Anawari was like arguing logically with the whole party about like, I can make you stronger, blah blah blah. And I had an actual moment where I just sat there and I went, fuck you, Brad, because this argument is too logical that I would probably say yes and ruin the whole game. You do such a good job of, pulling at those of us who have, I don't know, either logic or heartstrings, because the way you presented it was just like, oh, I'm just a creature, you know, like that needs to exist, and all of my, you know, my relationship is symbiotic, and it's, you know, the person accepts me and we make a pact, and I have no, you know, control over Jilden. She can do whatever she wants, and blah blah blah, and don't I deserve to still survive? And, you know, who are you to decide what, you know? Yeah, it was nuts. It was crazy. And you always do that.
Yeah, but again, you know, the villain never thinks they're the villain.
Exactly. Yep.
Also, the difference between yeah, well, I mean, again, the abuser thing, where they come up with those horrible excuses, and you almost feel like they believe it, and you're like, God, you're so awful. But also just she's a liar.
Yeah.
She's just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
She's she's a villain. You know, I wanted there to be similarities between her and Mordriel, because I'm mirroring everything in this campaign. Everything has a mirror in it. It's fucking annoying at this point to try and make everything have some sort of mirror. So they have similarities in their presentation, but also they have to be different. And she, I thought, would be very different if she's just a lie. She's just evil, and she's kind of aware of it. You know, it's fun to have a fiend and a demon. And if you're like, well, if you were a demon, and you almost know that you're evilly aligned, you sort of, and you just lean into it. You just lie about anything.
Yeah,
you make
absolutely.
everything sound so convincing. You'd find any reason to do anything. But I tried to make it really obvious.
Or not even lie, because sometimes that makes it more fun. Not that I've had to do thinking like this.
She sort
I
of,
have. Yeah.
She sort of does that as well. Like she would present them one thing that was true, so she'd give them a truth. Like, I am siphoning energy off of you because that's who I am and what I do.
That's how I live. Yeah.
And then she follows it up with a lie, which is like something like, "I'll make you more powerful," and you know, there's no way you can defeat this guy without me, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which. It was just kind of the way that I think that, because she's a manipulator, she's a, you know, she's
an abuser.
She's partly a sort of a succubus type thing that's got that kind of element to it. She's a master of illusion magic, you know, she's an extremely powerful illusory mage, and is demonic. So she has like sort of fiery demonic things. But she is also, in my head, her weakness was that she can't help herself but to push too far with it. So you know, she plays her hand a little, she sort of shows her hand a little too early almost every time. Like, she will have these moments when she first presents herself to the party, she's very clearly just trying to manipulate them, and she's very clearly just like tricking them, meeting with them one by one and trying to get them to kill each other and stuff. And then she's like, oh no, this is just who I am and how I have to be. And then you're like, oh okay. And then again, I can't remember exactly how I did it before, but she would just say stuff that was very clearly evil.
And
then
sure.
just present it like, this is just who I am, because I sort of treat her like an animal a little bit, in that, you know, like a dog can be very smart and try and outwit you, but eventually it's going to make a mistake and try and steal the steak off of your plate or something. So it had this element that, just because I wanted her to be set apart from the mortals in that way, in that she's sort of animalistic, and she can't help herself. If she sees the meal in front of her, she goes for it.
Well, especially the Kieran meal too, right? Because they're such a, you know, they're the strongest mortals in the realm. So yeah, she's just looking at the 4 of the juiciest steaks she's ever seen. Now, literally
just the remaining 4 juiciest steaks on the entire planet.
Yes, you are correct. I didn't want to spoil that aspect. It didn't come from me. Question though, you describe very specifically at the end that Jilden is feeling this like cockroach or this thing leave, and then you say this is how she has been surviving. Is she alive? Did she survive? Did she scuttle away there?
No.
Okay.
No, she didn't, because I think I definitely wanted a definitive end for Jilden to that thing, for one. So I just wrote it in that was the thing. But no, she has no more pacts. No one else that she's
I wasn't
tricked.
sure if she's like, you know, kind of maybe not necessarily a genie in this way, but you know, she's been sucking their energy for so long. I wonder if she's got like a certain amount of time to survive before she perishes, you know, like slowly starving to death type thing. Not that she would be
Yeah.
able to make a pact with anybody else here, but I was just curious because the way that you described it made me think, she's just a worm now somewhere waiting for
Yeah.
somebody to come by and pick her up.
No, I just wanted this the sort of imagery of a little creature. You know, it's that that thing of like seeing something for what it truly is. You know, she's presented herself as this like
that's crazy.
human type thing.
Yeah, but really she's just this awful
but
parasite.
really, she's just this little fucking cockroach, this little beetle that's scuttling between the cracks. And it does feel like it would be hard to kill something like that. But Mordriel's done all the hard work.
Yeah.
And I think she's just not really... I mean, probably in some sort of realistic setting, she probably could have easily convinced one of the Goliaths in Moon. You know, if she could just worm her way over there and, you know, invade one of their lives and be like, oh, you're all about to die? Well, you know, I can help you out and then survive off of the back of one of them.
She got too stuck in the fattening of her current meal. You know, she was like, yeah, well, no, I'll stay here. And that was probably her mistake.
Yeah, I think my justification in my own headcanon, this isn't always the truth of it. But, you know, I have my own headcanon and then the canon that I write. But I sort of imagine that she only has a limited well of energy herself. So she can probably only hold so many pacts. As opposed to just being able, because otherwise she would just attach herself to every being alive over the, you know, the millennia that she was alive. So she's sort of, I imagine that she can only hold so many at a time, and they probably take a lot of energy for her to bind one, so she just hasn't had time, which I think in my head canon sort of explains her desperate need to she's sort of like impatient with the whole thing. And so she just doesn't have enough time to establish a new connection with someone else. So she has to double down on this old one that she had with Jildan. She then finds out. So she's not aware, by the way, that Jildan is like a cure. I don't think she even sort of picks up on anything like that until now.
Because all of a sudden there's more to feed on, right?
She is just, I mean, she would be witnessing this like we did, and that she just sort of sees this discarded bone, you know, of this rib that she ate, suddenly become incrementally more powerful, and then they become so strong, because that the way that I kind of explain away the leveling up of these characters and how they get strong. Sometimes I just don't acknowledge it. I just imagine that these characters are as strong as they are the whole way through, and there is no power scaling in the game. And sometimes I do say like you are getting stronger when compared to other people, because it's kind of a weird element in D&D for me, how your little characters in week one are just like idiots in a tavern, and at the end of it they're fighting God. And it's like it's quite hard to justify in world how they get that strong.
I mean, sometimes I think you did a really good job with that in everything that I've seen you run. It always felt like we were earning our level progression, but I especially
I'm
like
obsessed with it. That's why.
But especially like in traditional, you know, D&D games, right? You'll have people show up and be like, "Oh, I'm an assassin," or "I'm whatever," and it's like, no, you're not. You're an apprentice at best because you're level 1. Like if this is your dream, is to be an assassin. But everybody comes to the table with like level 3 or level 5 in their brain at least. And then, you know, but we, you know, oftentimes don't start there. So
The two ways, and really the only two ways I handle it are, one, I always played Final Fantasy games, and they don't really acknowledge it in a lot of them. In some of them they do. Like 16 they do. But like in 7, everyone is just scaled the same. So in level, they sort of vaguely touch on it a little bit with like Cloud, but like generally speaking, it's just accepted that like the game is slightly set apart from the cutscenes, kind of. So when you're fighting stuff, you're just as strong in the cutscene as they were in the first part. But for the fact of progression in the game, you have to feel like you're getting stronger. But you sort of just assume that the way that I've always played D&D and imagined it that way, if I was ever running it that way, is that we just never really saw them cast Fireball for the first 10 sessions.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
they
exactly.
had it or they had
exactly.
the ability to do something similar.
Yeah.
We just never saw them really use it. And you have to sort of have a little bit of suspension of disbelief at times.
Yeah.
But with this, I specifically wanted them to be getting stronger and stronger. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the joke. That's why Orcish is constantly making the joke
Mm-hmm.
that he's like, you said we would be level 15. You said we would be level 15.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, I told them I want them to get to like epic levels.
Yeah.
Because I wanted them to actually power scale. Because that's the point. They once they acknowledge their Cura bond and they embrace it, even if they don't sort of consciously embrace it, because they've only a couple of times really done any teamwork.
Yeah, yeah, that's
but
we were talking about that.
they-
That this fight was actually one of the times where they were super cohesive, major teamwork, and it worked
they
beautifully.
absolutely we spoke about that in the green room as well. Like when they work together, it works so well for my narrative, but it is very much just a random element. It's so nice when that works out for you as a GM, right? But the point is that they've embraced their Cura bond, and that is what is enhancing them, because they just have an XP modifier on their souls.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. Their souls are
man.
just very old, so it doesn't mean that like there can't be very strong farmers out there, and it also means there's been people who have Cura bonds in the past who have never done any work towards it and have just remained, just a level 1 farmer in their village.
Yeah.
But if you actually work on it and enhance it, the Cura bond can make you very, very strong, which is what is happening to them, and why at the very beginning, Thors and Hard and Oswald, the 3 Goliaths who sort of send them on this, who are aware of the 4 of them being a Cura and start to quickly try and train them. They're like, we've only got a year.
Yeah.
We don't have enough
we
can't
time.
scale them. We have to try. So that's why like the pre-sessions are these 3 guys being like, hey, you guys go and do this bullshit mission for us. And the 4 of them are like, why us? We don't even live here. Who are you? And secretly these guys are trying to train them. They're Piccolo,
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get them up to snuff in under a year. Like, good luck.
For the tournament that's coming.
Yep.
And then, they reveal it to them. So, that was one thing that I wanted to do. And also, it's so great when they work together and it actually, they just absolutely slap.
Yeah. They crushed
the enemy.
They crushed it. For Deathless, I did this just to go back to like character progression and power progression. I'm thinking like they're playing these crazy vampires, right? But yet we also still have to kind of do levels up and things. So I told them we kind of went backwards. I was like, build your character at this level and so that I can see what it is. And then it's just the idea that you've been in torpor or whatever for this long. So you'll still be able to do these abilities, right? And this is what you were able to do before you were in the coffin. And we can reference that and we can but level your character up now so that we can foreshadow those abilities that you used to have, or so you can react surprised when you no longer can do the thing that you used to be able to do. And then that way your progression is just you getting back to normal, kind of like physical therapy or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And I think if I was to do something a bit more grounded, that would be a good way to sort of set it up. I mean, a lot of the time I just do Chosen One because it's so much
cool,
easier.
Though. Yeah, Chosen One's fun.
Some people really hate it, but I think it works so well for a fucking show.
Yeah,
Because you get the start and the end. You are the Chosen One. This is what you were put here to do. If you're doing too much of a sandbox, you're going to end up with 150 episodes of a show, which we don't really ever try and do.
Yeah.
Unless your name's Wax Steven and you're running Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Exactly. I have another question for you. And this is a very selfish question because I am also running a fiend or demon or something, ? Currently. How do you approach the concept of time with immortal, like truly immortal beings like fiends and demons? I guess in the instance of her, she needed to do something to survive. But what if
she's just an animal? I feel like she's just she doesn't experience time. You have to. I feel like you just have to figure out how human they are.
Yeah.
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 Because I love I love the stuff. When did we talk about it? Didn't me and you talk about this the other day? Like elves being really
Yeah.
slow in the way
Yeah.
they speak and stuff because they're experiencing time in a different way.
Yeah.
They got all day.
Yeah.
You know, we were like running around because I'm gonna be dead soon. We're gonna go.
Yeah, we
But,
were
like,
talking about
elves
the
and
vampires in
and-
Deathless that are slow. They're very slow to speak, and
That's right.
we were
yeah.
talking about like how that's cool because vampires have all the time
It
in the
makes
world.
sense to me.
They don't care.
I
They don't
remember
need to speak
wanting
quickly.
it.
Yeah.
I really wanted that to be an aspect to Lionel, but it's very hard
Yeah.
for me to role play because I'm so incredibly impatient myself.
Yeah. You take your
and
time with Lionel, I feel like. if
Lionel,
memory
I
serves.
slow down as much as I possibly can, but I feel like the real Lionel talks real fucking slow.
Yeah, real
Because he's
slow.
old. He's not that old, but I think he's like 500 or something, right?
That's pretty old.
in,
Yeah,
In Leech, at least.
pretty old. Yeah.
He's very, very old in the other show.
I also just think it's
that we
like a
run.
weird power flex for them to do in front of a mortal to take their time.
I think that is
Right?
also
Because you
nice.
don't
It's
have
a nice
any.
element. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Anaware, I just sort of see her as so my original here's just a thing, this is not true, but originally the original version of
Mm-hmm.
Anaware was a sorceress who lived like a kind of like a hag because
Mm-hmm.
Anaware has I took a lot of stats from a hag to make her stat block. So she was originally just like a sorceress who lived a really long time ago, like probably 1,000 or so years ago.
Oh, that's so long.
And it is in Cura. The world's very young in Cura, by the way. It's a very young world that is
Yeah.
dying, which is it also sort of just adds to the melancholy of it
Yeah,
in my head.
yeah.
Yeah, so she was sort of originally going to be this sorceress who died and becomes this fiend who exists like a Horcrux.
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to leech off of everyone, and that's how she survived for this long. But I felt like that was a bit too much like a lich,
Yeah.
which was originally what Mordriel. I mean, Mordriel is a Dracolich to a
Yes,
degree,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he isn't a true lich. But because I sort of had a lich character in mind while originally designing Mordriel, I didn't want another lich sorceress thing just to
Yeah.
confuse things. The mirrors are fine until they become the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just had her be like a
Happy
true
pasta.
fiend, and it's just how she exists. That you know these
Yeah.
these fays and fiend, because a lot of this show is about the steps to all the differences between we're faced with we got these mortals at the beginning, just the four idiots wandering around.
Yep.
You know, they're just like us, and we're presented these angels first, which is you think, okay, so you have the mortals and the angels, and then you're presented the gods. So you're like, okay, so there's one thing above the gods,
Yeah.
and then you're presented with the fae and the demons, who are in between angels and mortals.
Yeah, like that
and so one of
Anawari
the-
line of just being like, and now I've outlived angels as well. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that was so cool. It's such a good way to just show
But like,
the audience
I
the
love
hierarchy
that.
there.
yeah, the hierarchy
Yeah.
and the steps to that, because at each level, one of the things that I wanted to explore and I was just thinking about is, okay, so these mortals are trying to save their world and they keep coming up against Mordriel and they're like, fuck you, why are you doing this? And he goes, this is why, the same reason you are.
Yeah.
You want to
Yep.
kill me because I'm fucking ruining everything for you and killing everything around you. I want to kill everything around me so I can kill the people that did the exact same thing to me.
Yeah.
So you're just doing what I'm doing.
But on a smaller
And then you have
level.
Anaware, who is the same. And then,
Yeah.
you know, and so like I wanted these steps between, you have the mortals, then you have these immortal creatures that are, you know, they're not like these invincible immortal creatures like the angels are. And then you have the angels, which are just completely invincible and immortal and have also been here since the dawn of time. So they
Yeah.
weren't like born and
That's-
created. They've just
That's
been
the
there
thing
since
for
the
me
beginning.
that has been like so tricky, but also fun to kind of really conceptualize and think about is like this entity, this fiend, this being, this whatever, that has kind of been around for actual millennia. And how does that come about? And how does their, you know, mind work? Because it's not brain, but, you know, it's just like, how do they interface with the world around them? And I was like, if I could do this, I'm not good enough to be able to do this, but if I could switch tenses while I was speaking, like
cool,
that
yeah.
would be so cool
Yeah.
because they just don't have a concept of like what comes before or after, or there's just this sense of time that degrades, and they're, I would love to be able to do that.
That is one of the things that I think Anawari I wanted to do as well.
Yeah.
Like have that that sense of like she exclusively lives in the moment because she doesn't have to fear tomorrow. Or worry about yesterday. She can just happily exist. What is she doing today? What pleasure can she draw from people? Because she's making people do horrible things. Kill people and sacrifices and things because that also nourishes her. It's not just about living off of their life force. They have to do these acts of like, they're these kind of weird acts of service, or it's kind of an anti-prayer thing, where you're not like devoted to them like a god or an angel. You're just doing these sort of sacrifices almost, but they're not quite the classic cliche like witch doing a sacrifice type thing.
It's more just like I think it's interesting because at least from my perspective as an audience member, it looked like the sacrifices that Anawari fed on the most were sacrifices of personal morality, like anything that Jildan would find personally reprehensible for herself, right? Or like, if you do this act that you find yourself disgusted with, then that feeds her.
I think it feeds her more, or the meal is more delicious.
Yes, yeah. It's like having, It's, your favorite flavor of ice cream versus,
just having a
can of soup.
Piece of bread.
Yep.
I gotta go because I have a table story meeting.
What? Is that a joke? Do I have to go also?
No, you're not in it.
Okay. Bye.
It's with our guests for Friday's show.
Friday. Is it in
the good guest?
Can you
and
do
the
me a
bad
favor?
guest.
Don't do it in the table story chat because I can't. Now that you've told me that it's happening, I want to peek so badly.
There is a clue out there somewhere.
No, stop. Okay,
See
go.
you later.
Goodbye. Go.
I'm leaving.
Okay. I'm writing a tabletop RPG inspired by it. Hey Drac, what is your okay, this is back to PB's DMs, but public. What is your like writing schedule like for working on your tabletop RPG books? Because I'm over here working on mine by myself. I would love to have like office hours with other people working on stuff. Like I'm in an actual office. We could just like hang out quietly, have music going or whatever. Thank you, PB, for forcing Brad to do a cure or recovery room. Hell yeah, man. Honestly, it was just such a cool scene. I couldn't not. Ah! Thank you. It was one of those things that it happened, and then I had to go back and watch it again. And then after they were done recording the green room, I watched it with Mergs. And that concludes our Kira bonus episode. Yeah, seriously. It was so good. But also, type his name and he appears. There's this running joke of like, when are we actually going to run the game that doesn't mean anything? Because, even Brad was like, yeah, there's a lot and there's a lot to keep track of. And, it's, there's mirrors everywhere and yada, yada. And I almost said, when are we going to run the game that is like, not full of a bunch of shit that means something or has secrets put in it or whatever. And, because I keep saying that I'm going to do that too. And then I don't. Like, remember, do I have any... I think I do. Greg, do you remember when I was like, oh yeah, we're going to run a very casual 6-episode Vampire the Masquerade thing. It'll be super chill. I won't try too hard. I promise. And I was like, that's not happening. I'm having a kid. Yep. He was like, I'm having a baby. So 6 episodes is great. So I can't do more than 6 episodes. And I said, sure. Sounds good. And now he's having that baby and then also like, I'll come back. We can, I mean, we could absolutely, you know, find a way to part with your character for a longer period should you need, Greg. I feel really badly. Because I did 100%. I was like, it'll be super chill, 6 episodes, not a big deal. And then I was like, hey, do you guys want to keep doing this? Because you're amazing. You're incredible. Your RP is great. And I'm also happy to keep running this. But also I'm running Tidal Blades as well, which means I'll be doing GMing twice in 1 week, which I've never done before, but I'm willing to do it. Yeah, we were all 100% in. Yeah, I think everyone was really feeling it. Your RP is just too excellent. Too excellent. So yeah, this is very, very, very good. Anyway, if you missed that, if you're coming in from Res Chat and you have no idea what we were talking about, I will provide the timestamp here. Hold on. I think I still have it open. I do. Charisma save. Okay, hold on. I'm going back to the moment where it starts. Bergs is trying not to cry, which means we're good. The bite, 17. Gosh, guys, the 17, I can't. Okay. All right, here is the timestamp here to what we were watching and talking about for Kira last night's episode of D&D 5e, except for Counterspell, which is D&D 5.5. Very good. Highly recommend too if you like chill introspective fantasy. Oh, yes. For the anime, it was so good. And also it does such a good job about dealing with elves who live so much longer. Greg actually signed up to a 12-season show with spin-offs. His new baby will be able to enjoy the finale from college. Yeah. Oh. To be fair, I feel like this is the first show that I've really done that with. Everything else I've been pretty good about being like, okay, it's going to be here. We're going to do it this long, blah, blah, blah. And I stick to that. I'm like, yeah, but this show, I just couldn't do it, guys. They were too good. They were too good. And also, it was never really my intention to cross over into the PBU as heavily as we have. But essentially, it was like this fall, I knew I wanted to be running PBU something because I'm working on the book and I want to have the book done next year. And so I want to be playtesting some things. I want to be playtesting some elements and stuff, right? And we did a lot of playtesting for Kingmakers. I found out some stuff I want to keep and some stuff I want to let go. And so this is like V2 of, you know, kind of the system and some things I'm playing with. And I was like, okay, well, I guess we're just going to jump the shark in true PBU fashion and surprise, you're in Manhattan, except not really. But also, yes, you know, surprise, you're now in PBU. And it's been awesome. And I'm very excited about it. I was really only ever going to hint at it originally with the B team. But yeah, it's been super, super excellent. So, my darlings, my doves, shall we do some observation duty together? Teehee, she said duty. Hey, Fester, how are ya? My new baby is named Deathless. It was part of the contract. Oh, God. I can't wait for this weekend's episode. I'm very excited, and I hope you all are too. Okay, we are going to boot up this game. We are skipping number 3 because on recommendation it was told that we do that. So we are going to do that. Me too. Woo, I know, and I feel bad because Greg can't be there for this one, but it's going to be nuts. You guys are not ready. Okay, full screen off. Apply. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, it's so bright. I just got caught up on Deathless. This is my first campaign of yours I get to watch in real time. Ah! That's amazing! Oh, this pleases me greatly. There is something really special about the live experience, I will say. Okay, now, let's not forget that this game is actually terrifying. Remember? We were being super chill about it yesterday, and then it scared us a couple of times. So let's not forget. All right, hold on. Where am I? I'm here. This is... Where's our game capture? Please hold. Bam. Okay. I'm still not over you blindsiding us with the Tidal Blades announcement on yesterday's VOD. My first response was, "How dare you make my day?" Yeah, I am over the moon excited about it. So yeah, there's so much I want to say. There was a lot of things that I was like thinking about in terms of, you know, Tidal Blades when I was originally, you know, kind of presented with the opportunity to do a season 2. I was like, oh my God, this is great. But also I knew that the way that we had ended season 1, you know, kind of like might present some challenges, assuming scheduling, you know, and in my head, I was like, if 1 or 2 people can't make it from the original crew, then I will do a specific story and then, you know, and we'll do it that way, because it's either like all or none sort of kind of in a way. And we know that the only 2 that got out originally, right, were Wax character and Troop's character, right? And so really technically to continue the story from where we left off, if Troop or Whack is available to do it, then we can do it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do just like a totally different story in the same world. But I know that Tidal Blades was a lot of people's favorite show, and I really wanted to try to continue that story if possible, but continue it in a way that allowed also the ability for me to play with people that I miss or I haven't played with before. So yeah, that was really the kind of the main thing going into it. And I will tell you right now, the fucking cast characters and the way that they interact with each other is going to be so good. Are you starting with 4 or did you already play the previous ones? Yesterday should be highlighted, but if not, I will highlight it after stream today. We played 1 and 2 yesterday, and 3. Or sorry, we skipped 3. We played 1 and 2, and now we're going to 4 because we were told to skip 3. So that's what we're going to dive in and do now. Let me make sure that the sound is working properly. Observation duty 4. There we go. Yes, please, Drac. Yes, please. All right. Away we go. Ooh, there are 3 levels on this one. We have the city house, the country house, and the station. So we're going to start with the first level.
Hot cards in Mega! Amnesia!
Penumbra, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for 15 months. Attention, employee. Anomalies have been previously cited in the monitored house. Pay extremely close attention to the surveillance camera footage. File an anomaly report ASAP when you notice something has changed. Thank you. Okay. Curb your enthusiasm, I know. Well, here's the thing. I think if this were real... Also, this is so incredibly dark. Hold on. I'm so sorry. We gotta go... Oh, there it is. There it was right there. Go back. Oh, shit. Okay. Brightness. Why are you so low? Is that better? That's much better. I'm gonna do it a little bit higher than that so that we can actually see. Okay, we're going to skip that because it just happened. All right, here we are. So those of you who don't know what's happening, we're playing a game called Observation Duty. But I am making up lore that we are part of a supernatural surveillance company, okay? And you are welcome to play along with me. We're all playing this together because over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be using a lot of my brain power on show stuff. So we're going to be doing some very, well, mellow, maybe not the right word, some mellow games. Oh my God, there are so many rooms in this house. Holy shit. We're going to be doing some mellow games to help my brain chill the fuck out and just reserve some power for the work that I'm doing here. I just refreshed and it still says just chatting. Yeah, I'm changing it right now here. Thank you. Okay, you guys keep an eye on the feed, please. Don't let us get killed. Don't let us get killed. All right, there we go. Is brightness just for one room or is it for them all? I think it was for them all. Yeah, SCP adjacent for sure. I definitely think that I am going to see if I can find a way to do something similar in PBU. Like, I just really love the idea that we've got, you know, these ghost grabbers who think that... Holy shit! Holy shit. Merg's just... Everything's fine, by the way. Everything's fine. But Merg's just sent the new emote, dude. What is... Oh, Merg's, what are we calling this? Is this... What is this? Are you sure? Okay, all right, here. I'm gonna put it... Chat, we're gonna... I was like, what? Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm putting it up on the screen. And we're all gonna decide what the tag is. Oh my God, you're not ready. Ho 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 ho. Woo-hoo! I'm putting it up. I'm putting it up. Oh, please don't crash. Oh God, we weren't paused? Oh no, we're gonna die. This is an emergency warning. Oh God. First of all, OBS might be crashing. Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh, you're gonna die. I'm gonna die. All right, you ready? Holy shit, what are we calling it? Yo! Saiyan was the first one that came to mind for me. Saiyan, for sure, or Super, or whatever, you know? I think it was meant to be like a rage, which you can definitely use it that way, but it's definitely a fucking level up, man, right? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh God, it's perfect. Okay, I'm uploading it right now. Hold on, but we might need to make some tough choices here. Because we are tapped on animated emotes now. We're full on up. So that means we need to make some... Oh, I'm moving Kismet, right? Because Kismet doesn't need to be animated. It just needs to have the thunder and the lightning. Okay, done. Please hold, I'm uploading. And there it is. It is uploaded. Holy shit, it's so good, Mergs. Oh my god, it's so good. And I have to immediately go upload the animated version on Discord because they still don't have the port done yet. It's so good. Holy shit. Oh my god. I love it so much. Okay. We're gonna start this level again, okay? Power level over 9,000! The sparkles are good, Moz. What a good combo there. Okay. Back at it. All right. We have got 3 books. Yes, I'm going to skip this because we already know. We just did that. Now, those of you who don't know how to play this game, it's sort of like SCP surveillance, where it's those old highlight magazines where you spot the difference, but it's supernatural in nature. Did the brightness is still there. 7 items on the coffee table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over here in this little cluster. The train tracks poster from the first game. And we're all playing this together, if I didn't make that clear the first time. Ooh, this Rorschach style painting here. Ooh, I don't like that you can see down into the basement like that. I don't like that at all. Oh! All right, let's see. So we're in the hallway and an object moved. Okay, done. PB's absolutely not going to try hard deathless. She was lying. Well, so the thing is like, again, I wanted to kind of run. I wanted to do an experiment, and this is the truth of the matter. I wanted to run an experiment, and the experiment was twofold. Is this a sauna? Yes, it is. The experiment was twofold. It was the idea that if I do an offline game and I record the audio, but I bring the same energy and try-hardness to an offline game that I do to an online game or a live game, will my audience, or like, will my players also bring their A game the way they do when we do a live show? The answer to that was absolutely yes. The second part of the experiment was, am I going to enjoy presenting, like, it gives me more flexibility to present the content. I can fix errors, you know, I can maybe present a slightly more polished version of the show, you know, where we're taking out the technical difficulties and stuff like that, you know, like that was my main thing. I was thinking like, okay, and yes, we still might have the potential to do that, but I learned by like episode pretty early on, I think, that I felt like I was missing an element that I really love, which is obviously chat's experience, your experience. I think everything I've ever GM'd has always had an integral audience portion to it, whether I'm making an ARG or, you know, whether, you know, how many times you say a character's name, you know, influences their power level, or in Kingmakers, I don't know if I directly said this, but the observation effect was playing a part in their magic in that show. So the audience experience has always been, did that shadow move just now? It's always been a very integral part of the show. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay. Yeah, I do quite like the reporting system, Drew. It's much better. University of, I love how this is redacted. Also, I haven't noticed anything else yet. Have you guys? I'm starting to freak out a little bit. We just have to survive until 6 a.m. Let's not forget camera feeds and how many we have. So that was part 2 of my experiment, right? Was like, you know, we will prepare it a little bit, and then I wanted to start sharing the episodes, you know, not too far behind what we were role playing. That way we could still enjoy the audience reaction without, because I definitely did not want to wait until the whole show was done to release it, because then the players have gone through so much, and it's so hard to go back and connect with, I think, an audience watching through, you know, once you've done it all. And it became very clear to me by like episode 5 that I felt like I was robbing my players of the experience of the audience enjoying their performances as they were happening by not doing a live show. And I think it just made me realize I prefer live theater. I prefer the live audience, even if there's technical issues or, you know, whatever the case may be. Was that wine bottle always there? And did this painting change? Can anyone Oh, Jesus. The picture was different in the kitchen, right? So once I realized like, hey, I really enjoy this, you know, the live experience. And then also I knew Tidal Blades was coming up and the cast chemistry was just so good. And I knew that this fall, I kind of wanted to be running something in PBU because I'm playtesting the system finally for you guys. I really want to have that done. And I just went, okay, my options are to, you know, end this, you know, VTM game, and, you know, run something else, or ask them if they want to keep going. And also, by the way, we need to make it live, because I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly confident I can run 2 shows a week, especially when one of them's short run. But what I can't do is run 2 shows a week at full PB capacity and also edit a podcast. So I was basically like, hey guys, if we want to keep doing death, my options are we either take the show live and so I can still GM for you, or we take like a 6-week break while I run Tidal Blades. And I just didn't want to do that because, you know, that's not fair to them. It's just not what do not look at the windows. Okay, cool. Intruder, camera malfunction, distortion. What do you think? Other? In the sauna? I don't know what that would count as. We're just gonna wait and see. Fixing. Okay, it did count as other. Okay, awesome. Woo! This is so much better. Wow. Anomaly fixed. Okay, cool. I always enjoy seeing the difference, even in creators I admire. As a producer, I'm strongly on the pre-recording hill. So, Drac, I think I am too. As from a producer's perspective, I am, which is why I wanted to try it, because I've just been thinking this whole time. I'm like, just so everybody's aware, audio drama, and you may think, oh, but it's already here, PB. No. Audio drama is coming back in a really fucking hard way over the next 5 years, and there are a bunch of us that listen to it already right now, you know, with tabletop RPGs and all sorts of stuff, but it's going to be more than that, and it's not going to be limited to tabletop audio, right? It's going to be people, you know, either doing pre-scripted stories or whatever, and it's all sound so people can listen while they're doing other things, or, you know, whatever the case may be. That is, would you say audiobooks are a part of that? No. And the reason I say that is because audiobooks are one narrator. Is there an extra pillow in here too? Or has that always been there? I'm just going to try extra object here. It's either the pillow or the bottle, or I don't know. The paranoia, I know. Oh, shit! The pillow was not there! Nice! Okay, so, and also, is this painting the same? I don't know. What the fuck is happening in here? Living room, shadow. Okay, there's no shadow anomaly here. We'll do Abyss Presence then, because it looks like it's getting bigger. Oh, it's definitely getting bigger. All right. Okay. This one's going to be hard for me. I can't see anything over in this section. So I would say some audiobooks are, but not all. I think the difference is that audiobooks is one narrator and they're reading to you pre-written, fiction, and it's whether people get into it or not is entirely dependent on the narrator and the story, and there isn't really a lot of sound or ambience or anything usually in these audiobooks. Now there are some audiobooks that are coming out like the Dune, where people are voicing the characters, but it's still it's still, oh Jesus. Painting anomaly in the bedroom. Creepy. It's still a pre-established, one book of fiction that you're reading, and they're long. So people are listening to this audiobook, and then if you have ADHD or audiobooks can be very difficult because you'll get distracted and then not realize where you were, and you're going to have to hit that back button a couple times. Whereas when you're listening to characters or, a GM and you've got multiple voices going on, it's enough of a lot more going on that it can hold your attention a little bit more so than, say, like an audiobook. At least that's what I found while listening. Now, audio dramas are very specifically, did the chair move here or here? Study. We'll do object movement. And then if that doesn't do, we'll do in here as well. Because I think you're right. I thought the same thing. I was like, I think this chair was facing the other direction. Let's find out. Yep, correct. Well done. Well spotted. So I think, for me, I have just been feeling, from the producer side, and this is literally only the producer side, I feel like I'm holding myself back a little bit because with a live show, mistakes and, recording it after, you can really clean it up and make it extra special. And I think, PB's two moods. Yeah. I think you can make it extra special, but and still be improv. So there is something extra magical to me about the improv versus the scripted. Do I think there is, I think I would probably like to try something pre-written or scripted at one point just to see how it feels, because I think this is a relatively new space. Audio dramas are very specifically like it used to be, a couple generations ago. It used to be one of the, before TV, the main entertainment is you would have these radio dramas that people would just listen to. And then, we had TV and all these other things, but now we're kind of seeing a resurgence in people listening to things while they walk or while they work or while they insert X, Y, and Z. And there's just a lot more listening. There's a lot more podcasting happening. There's a lot more audio stories that are being published and produced. Did the plant get bigger in the study? I believe you 100%. I think it counts as other in the study. We're going to find out. Nope. Okay. Not quite. All right, then. I feel like there's something back here that I didn't see before, but I don't know what that is. Oh God, this painting. Oh God. Holy, that's horrifying. I love that. I love that so much. But it did get big. Okay, so we have to find out what else it might be. I put it as other. Distortion. Let's try that. In the study. Getting bigger might be manipulation. Okay, yep. Let's try manipulation here. I don't see manipulation. Where do you see manipulation? Oh, nope. I see camera malfunction. Yeah, I don't. One thing I've been thinking a lot about doing is going through a campaign and then using that campaign to write and produce the scripted audio drama. 100% Drac, we're on the same page. So what I want to do, and I had this experience during Blade Runner, is I want to do abridged versions of our shows. And by abridged, I mean simply we go through, this was our improv play run, and then we go, this scene, this scene, this scene, this scene are the ones that we absolutely have to tell the story. And then we go back in and either redo those scenes, you know, with the high quality audio production and things like that. Object movement here. Object movement. And then you still obviously have the actual play to listen to. That's never going anywhere. But then you also have like an audio drama where maybe the rolling is removed. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, but you know, where it's just a little bit more accessible and it's kind of, you know, it's like the Tabletop RPG Lite that you're listening to. But yeah, I agree with you 100%, Drac. I think audio stuff is definitely where it's at, but also there is a magic in watching the players' reactions and stuff. And so me as a producer, I think pre-record all the way. Did that just move? But me as a GM, I think the live audience is excellent. Object movement. Oh God. This is an emergency recording. We're receiving multiple readings of active anomalies in your area. Please locate and send a report ASAP. Thank you. Try not to die.
Amnesia!
Okay, we are on full alert. Oh my God! Extra object in the study. Don't know what's here, in there, and light. Light in the sauna. Is it light or is there just an extra object, extra light? Okay, let's do extra object. 3 books. Painting seems to be the same. Nope. None of those things came up for the sauna. Oh God, I don't see what it is. I'm going to go with extra object in here because I don't actually know. I feel like this wasn't there the whole time, but I'm probably wrong. Did the ladder get smaller in the hallway? So here's the thing. There is no shrinking here anymore in this game. But we could try other and see. Did the painting change? This one? No, but I can't recall this one here. I also don't know what the fuck this is. I don't remember that at all. This one here. Oh, the one on the ground did. Okay, cool. Fixing it. Yeah, heck yeah, everybody. You're right, it was the bathroom spiral. You are correct. Well done. Is there an extra magazine? Or anything small like that? It's tough. Yes, the kitchen painting is always the pumpkin and the roses, I think. I don't know if it was pumpkin and roses, but it was something with a lot of that white space there. Was there an extra pillow on the sofa here? Or here? We'll say missing object disappearing. We're dead. I didn't even know, though. Oh, man, that one was... Oh, it doesn't tell us how many were total. We fixed 12, but there were too many active. Okay. All right, let's try this again. We can do it, I believe. All right, here is the OG. 3 books, 2 glasses, and a cup. Plant vase. Okay, got it. That one's good. We're good there, right? Everybody's taking a chance. We're going to skip the annoying... All right. Only 1 pillow here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were... Oh, wait, 5. There were extra magazines on here. God damn it. There is no audio report. No. Okay, pumpkins and the roses. Only 3 things on this table. All right. Moving on to the study. It's these dark corners are going to kill me because I can't really see anything at all. This door, the laptop. There are 4, 5 items on the desk, maybe? The laptop was missing, yeah. The plant had moved. They just switched places is what it was. I see. Okay, well now we know. And this has always been here. Okay, but let's look at these things on the shelf too, because I bet you there was some moving around. Okay, this is the sauna. You're right, I do think there was an extra light or something over here, maybe? Oh. Was that wine bottle always there as well? Wine was there, yeah, okay. This game is so terrifying. Overhead fan in the office, was it always moving? I think so. There's nothing else happening right now, so I don't mind doing object movement to see if we're correct. All right. Yes, the fan is good. The heck was that? I felt like something moved just then. Out of the corner of my eye. Did they change the centerpiece of the coffee table? Okay, let's look. Jeez! Where is that? The living room. Oh my goodness gracious. Ghost in the living room. Scared me. Grandpa, please. I do feel like this has sort of changed, but I don't know how. Like, did the table shrink, maybe? Like, there was always a table here, but I think it went all the way to the wall, didn't it? And did you mean this plant? And I have to be honest with you, I don't know, because I've been paying attention to the magazines, not the plant. Okay, I heard that time, whatever that was. I heard that. I don't know if the blinds were always open. I don't know what that would count as. Object moving, maybe? And what about these chairs? Were they both here like this? I have played 12 minutes. I believe it is highlighted in our Twitch collections as well. I loved it. Superb. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh. Oh. Surely there's a bunch happening right now and we just don't know where they are, right? We're about to get a message. Extra chair in the kitchen. I thought so. Like, this one wasn't here, right? This chair moved again, so we'll do that one here. Object movement in the study. Did that painting change? Maybe not, but... Was this chair always here? Hold on. There's something going on here. I don't know what's happening. Painting is good. Okay. There's something going on in the bedroom, but I don't know what it is. Yes, this chair was always here, I think. A knocked over chair. Extra object on the desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that is fine. But we're going to do it anyway, because why not? Nope. Okay, so this is the desk, no problem. I knew it. I knew it. Now there's a painting anomaly in the bedroom. So much lotion. Mm-hmm. Laptop lotion in a tissue. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They do double up sometimes, Moz. So if you haven't picked one, it may still be there. Unfortunately. What the fuck was that sound? Did you hear that? What the fuck was that? I heard that. I'm not crazy. What was that? Oh. Office chair moved? Yes, they should both be. Yeah, it was sideways because it was wrong, so we fixed it, and now it's back to normal. Oh, 100% we're going to get yelled at in a second because we haven't caught anything in a while. I know there's something happening somewhere. I just don't know what it is. Go back to the sauna. Okay, I'm here. Painting? Where? Oh! Which one? Which image is not happy? Oh, the woman. Oh, wow. Good catch, y'all. Holy shit. I didn't even see that. Did something just happen in here? Oh, it's the thing of like something moving in the corner of your eye. Extra object? Okay, I will do it. I think that's always been there, but why not? Oh, oh, painting. Oh, painting. That's so freaky. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Book is missing. Yes, missing bottle as well. Sauna. Good catch. There you go. Good job, guys. We're doing it. What's that sound? Oh. Horrifying. I can't see anything over here or here. I have no idea what if anything's happening in those corners or what. I I feel like nothing has happened in here yet, which means something must have happened. I'm just going to do object disappearance and then object movement. See if we get lucky. The fuck was that sound? The fuck was that? These pillows may have moved. So there's no shrinkage in this one. But we can try other in the study and see what happens. Is that door open? Yes, the plants were always different sizes, and last time this plant moved, they swapped places. Oh! Okay, this painting changed again, so we're doing this one. Okay, that anomaly was fixed. So everybody take a look. Well, maybe this is what the room is supposed to look like. Who knows? We may have missed something. So the blinds open in the kitchen. Where is the kitchen? Camera malfunction, kitchen. Nice. Nice catch. I was wondering that too. We can try an object movement. Or did this door open? That's what it is. This door is open. Because look. Nice. Has the bench moved in the sauna? I don't think so. Nice catch. Wow. So here's the thing I've learned from the last 2 times that we've done that, or yesterday. Here's what I've learned from yesterday is that if somebody notices something in an area, it might not be that thing, but they have picked up that something is different in the area. Because the number of times we've had somebody go, is that different? We're like, no, that's the same, but then it must be something else around the area because their eye is picking up that something is wrong. These magazines have moved. Move object movement in the living room. This is supposed to be over here. The remote's supposed to be over here. Everything just rotated. Perfect. I think the blanket has always been off, but again, maybe something else is happening here. I'll try object movement, but and I'll try other just to see if it's like shrinking or something like that. But I think the blanket's always been crooked like that. I don't think of it as like we're wrong, lazy. I think of it's more just like better safe than sorry because we die if we fuck it up. That seemed like a light anomaly. This is an emergency. We're receiving readings of multiple active anomalies in your area. Please locate the anomalies and send the reports ASAP. Thank you. Fuck, I don't know what it is. Shit. The fan stopped. Oh, you're correct. Good catch. There is something wrong with the sauna. Okay, what is it? Can you tell us what it is, or are you just... We did other, and we did object movement. These are back in place. Was there something here before? Or has this wall... I'm just going to do object missing in the living room because I don't know. Can't be sure, but it seems like there should be some sort of television here. Yep, there we go. Something to look at. Oh my god! Nearly peed my pants. So I think this object has always been here, but I can't be sure. We'll try extra object. No. Okay, well. The kitchen has always had one table and the 3 chairs. I don't know about this microwave thing, though. I'm gonna do other in the kitchen. Oh, the floor. What the fuck? Hold on. The floor wasn't like this, was it? Nice. Object disappearance in the kitchen. We'll label that for the fruit. There you go. Yep. I was like, this, see? That was an exact example of this spot feels weird to me, but I don't know why. Because the fruit is missing. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, this feels bizarre. I wonder if that counts as a distortion or something. Now there's something wrong with the sauna. Holy shit. Did that painting change in the hallway? All right, what do we count this as? Other? Oh, because it wasn't the sauna. Object movement sauna. Has the bedroom camera gone? Let's check real quick. Yeah, nope, there it is. Okay. Other maybe? Oh, come on. What is this? It's not a distortion. It's not object movement. It's not other. All right. There is an extra object here, though. There is a magazine underneath the table, and I don't know if that's always been there. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Bam. Holy shit. That was crazy. You know what we could do next time also is each be like, I'll take this section and I will stare at this section Or I'll take this room. Missing object in the hallway. I'm trusting you. Extra object, bedroom. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Nice. Good. Good shout. Well done. That's how a few streamers I've watched do it. Yeah, I think we could definitely next time we do it, we'll do a sound off as to who wants what room. Like am I crazy? There was never this huge gap, was there? Maybe I am crazy. Did the door open in the office? Jesus Christ! Oh my God. Oh, that was so close. We're still alive because the thing is you can't switch cams. You just had to immediately report it and hope to God it resolves itself before we die. But now I have to pee, so I'll be right back. Oh my God. Holy fuck, that scared me so bad. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. How we doing? We doing okay? We making it? Did anybody else have an absolute total reaction there? Me. I did. Okay. I'm gonna hide myself so we can see the full camera here. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my God, that's enough of that. I mean, I could still do the door opening. I think there's always been this line, almost like a, you know, a crack here, but I don't know. Holy crap, that fucking got me so good. Holy. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go off that screen because I don't I don't know if anybody's light sensitive, but we'll navigate away from that real quick. Yeah, there you go. All fixed. Oh! That was the living room, right? Intruder in the living room. Dear goodness gracious. Oh! Why did I go back? Why did I go back? This is missing. Missing object. Living room. Oh, that was terrifying. I thought you were waiting until the fix. I just couldn't help myself. Ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. What just happened? Extra chair in the kitchen? Nope, there's always been 3. Can confirm. Distortion, you think? Here? Distortion in the sauna. Rocks missing in the sauna. Okay, we'll say object disappearance, sauna. There's something wrong in the sauna, somebody said, but then when I was like, what is it? They couldn't say, so I don't know. All right, now, however, we did just see movement. Nice. Well done, y'all. Oh my god. Distortion in the bedroom. Come on, we just need to survive 20 more minutes. Okay, all fixed. We just need to survive 20 more minutes. We got this. Go team. Oh, I 100% heard whispering just now. What the hell is happening? Is that a light anomaly? What is that? Oh, it's a face. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, when I finally saw it. Oh my god. Oh. Me just thinking it's like weird shadow on the fucking wall. Okay, listen, y'all. We have to survive exactly 4 minutes. And then these blinds have closed. Oh, what is that sound? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Stop it! Yo. It's just the end. of our work shift. But first of all, the fact that it was counting down and also the fact that I yelled stop it and then it actually stopped. Holy shit. 29 anomalies. Fuck yeah, we did. Wow, that's the most anomalies we've had so far in the game. That's crazy cool. Okay, so we will do the next section. We'll do the country house. And then I think what we should do is at the beginning, we'll just do like call outs and everybody can have one room. You focus on that room and then we move on. However, I want to draw everyone's attention to this one thing that just happened in my DMs from Murgles, which I am going to read out loud to us all in this moment. Murg says, I'm going to do things to you with my mouth. Would you like to know why she said this? Not that we need a reason, but I'm going to give you one anyway. She just messaged and said, I am just learning this. And then showed, because you know what's happening? She's doing research. She's doing research. Brag about it, thank you. I will. She's doing research on Merlin, okay, an Arthurian legend. And she just showed me a screenshot that says, folklorist Jean Marcel proposed that the name of Merlin is of French origin and means little black bird, an allusion to the mocking and provocative personality use attributed to him in several medieval stories. The Welsh Mirrodin could also be phonetically connected, and that's all she did. And she goes, "Are you kidding me?" And I said, I mean, yes, that is correct. Are you kidding me? No. Because that is the name used in Kingmakers too, correct? So, yeah. She is reacting to that little sneak. That little sneaky nod. Because he's called Blackbird in Kingmakers. My research into Arthurian legend consists of just watching Stargate SG-1, seasons 9 and 10. Oh, yes. 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 So I've realized there's a lot of research I have to do. I can't wait for this, dude. Mergs, I almost as if it's an ancient legend. Oh, I cannot wait. Okay. We're gonna try one more. You ready? Everybody, PBTV saying in the chat. All right, because we got this. Who do you think Brad is having for guests for Friday? All right, here we go. The country house. I'm not looking forward to it. Let's go. Okay, I hate this. This is awful. Okay, first off, we've got the bedroom. Who wants to take the bedroom? We should probably do 2 or 3 in each room. Attention, employee. Anomalies have been previously cited. Pay extremely close attention to their surveillance camera and report anomalies as soon as you find them. Thank you. Oh my God, no. I don't think so. What a nightmare this place is. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. Okay, first room is the bedroom. Shotgun, books on the shelf, gym-ishness on the wall, the baby thing, and 1, 2, 3, 4 things on the counter. Got it. Wardrobe door is shut. There's a nun on the wall and then also a nude woman on the wall. And then angels in a painting. What painting is that? Asking for a friend. And then also a very scary face in the background corner. There are shoes. Oh, this one's going to be hard. I can tell you right now. This one's going to be very difficult. The kitchen. Is that a TV in the kitchen? 2 chairs sitting at the TV. This has been broken, spilled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. I'm definitely going to need help. Oh, this is awful. I hate it so much. 1, 2, 3 things on the desk, 4 things on the desk, desk mat, Einstein, Plato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paintings. and they're not all looking at us. Only 1, 2, 3. Are they all looking at us except for the 2? Because I bet you that's going to change at some point. Ugh. Okay, more painting, more scary paintings. Adam and Eve. It's snowing outside. Holy hell. There's a shoe on the floor, lion, boxes, ladder. How the fuck are we gonna... The books, man? There are so many books. Okay. Alright. Chopped wood, snowman missing an arm, barrel, something else. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna try really hard. There are 2 horseshoes on the wall as well. Okay. Is that a Bible? It is a... Wait, was that shed door open? Oh, shit. I'm just gonna go with door open outside. Is there a door open option? There's no door open option, but we'll go with other for now. Oh God. Painting anomaly, right? In the kitchen. There was nothing here before. I don't think. I think there was one here, here, and here. Oh, shit. Is it extra object then, maybe? Oh, come on. Extra object on the office table. You think so? There were always 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it anyway. Oh, wait. In the gallery or somewhere else? The shotgun moved. Well done. Oh, we're gonna die. Bedroom. This is an emergency warning. We're receiving multiple anomalies in your area. Are you there? Are you even doing your job? Oh, I should hide myself so you guys can see everything in the room, huh? There's something here in the kitchen. I don't know what it is. Ah! Oh my God, horrifying. Oh, what is he doing? Oh. Okay. This cupboard was always slanted, but I wonder if it was slanted the other way then. You know, because I'm noticing something in this area is not right, but I don't know what it is. I thought it was the painting. Maybe it's other. There's something wrong with this kitchen. I just don't know what it is. So they were all looking at us except for these 2 before. I don't know if she's looking at us anymore. This is horrifying. Barrel. Oh wait. Did this guy always have an arm? I thought he was missing an arm, but it could just be that I couldn't see it very well. The snowman. Huh. Oh my God, there's a naked man in the kitchen. Fuck. Painting in the back of the room with the smiling face. Which one? Here? That one's always been here. Naked grabs your attention. I actually just think it's more like it's a societal no-no. So, light anomaly, I saw it. Were those bottles always by the chairs in the kitchen? I think so. There might be an extra one, though. Like, I think there was always at least this one. No. We're getting rocked on this kitchen, man. Oh! Did the shotgun move again? And was this always here? The picture? Yep, there was always only one shoe in the study. I think. Yeah, just this one. Anomalous shoe. And always two shoes in the back here. Oh my. There was no picture there, yes. Wait, no picture where? The hammer is new? Oh, you're right. Extra object in the outside. Great catch. Seriously. Excellent. Bedroom? Yeah, okay, let's see. I think there were... We'll do extra object bedroom and see if it's this. I think there was something here, but I don't know if it was this. So we'll try object movement bedroom next. There were always 4 things there, but I just don't know if it was that. But apparently it was, so... Oh, that pineapple's new. Nice. Okay. Oy, this room, I hate it so much. This line is also terrifying. Question. What's back here and has it always been back here? Maybe that's what you were noticing about this picture. Did these move? Damn. The chair is different. Right? It was a dark chair, wasn't it? The absolute paranoia. Yeah, I don't know what that would be if not that. Oh, I didn't do the gallery. You're right. Thank you. Good catch. Nope. No anomaly found. Did this lion move forward? Oh no, we died. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. All right, let's try again now that we've seen the rooms. Okay, this has always been there. That one was tough. Yes, indeed it was. Okay, this has always been there. This has always been here. Okay. There's subtle changes, but the other thing is like it always has been this light chair. I wonder if something else had changed in here and we picked up on it. A pile of boxes in the living room was missing. Yeah, see, now we get to go through and go, I think the book was also missing from the library. Okay. Okay. Is there a new painting behind the lion, or was that always there? There's always been a painting there, but it might be a different one. So, yes, that one's always been there. There's 3. Cola just announced Tidal Blades on stream. I post a link in the Discord of the clip. Yes, thank you, Lil. Oh, I'm so happy. I hope her community is happy too. All right, I don't see anything changing in here. Gosh, this one is tough. Oh, no. Okay, I was like, this has changed, but it hasn't. Was the rug always there? I'm so confused. There's something weird in this room. I don't know what it is. We're going to go with extra object in the gallery. It was at start. Okay. I'm lost. Everyone is so excited and can't wait. I know. But I think the rug disappeared in the first game. Okay. So this will help us try to figure that out. Shotgun's still in the same place, right? These objects are the same. Did the little statue on the table change? This one here? I don't think so. More books added to the bedroom. Extra object in the bedroom. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, I believe that to be true. Nice. Well spotted. Good job. Also, Lil, I am over the moon about this cast, really, truly. I think it's going to be really something special. Not that everyone isn't, but you know. Is there some distortion happening in here? Like, look at the walls. I know it's a camera feed, but feels a little bit more. Oh! Feels a little bit extra in here for some reason. No, I think these paintings have always been the same. All right, we've made it to 1 a.m. Has this painting changed? She's always been looking, but I feel like she wasn't always wearing that and clutching her necklace, but maybe I'm wrong. Did the axe next to the shed outside shrink? I don't think we have shrinking objects as an option this time, but we can try other and see if something happens here. You mean this here? Hmm. It doesn't seem to come back when I do other, but I don't know if maybe it's the box left of the hand was always there. Okay, hold on. Here? Yes, this was always here. Also, in a second, we're going to watch Colo's announcement here, as long as it doesn't make me cry. Did something just happen in here? Oh my God, the painting. Horrifying. It's the difference between what I think I look like and then what I actually look like when I walk outside. Yeah, seriously. Definitely, definitely, Commander. Okay, it is 1:35 a.m. And shit about to pop. Oh, the hammer again. Shit about to pop off, probably. Thank you. David gave us the announcement. At 2 o'clock, we're going to pause and watch it here. I've just been waiting for things to get crazy. Is this lion inching closer to us? It's not, right? Right? Right, guys? Okay. There was something different outside. Was there always something on the barrel? I'll try extra object. I think there was. Oops, that's not the living room. This level is nuts. I was listening while making dinner, but seeing it now, there's so much shit in each room. Yeah, exactly. I feel like something is missing. It might be the shovel shadow is weird. Because was it always missing the object disappearance? I'm going to go with other outside. Was the fan always spinning in the room? I wouldn't be able to... Oh, okay. There's another painting anomaly in this room. This one right here, horrifying. I don't know, but why don't we say object movement in the living room or the library and see what happens? No. Oh! Holy shit, dude. That scared me. Does that count as object movement? Or other? God. I think a glass bottle is knocked over in the kitchen. Wherefore, I'll do object movement kitchen. I love weeping angels. More games need weeping angel-like monsters. 100%. I put them in everything I do. They're horrifying. I did object movement bear and it didn't do anything, but maybe we should do like an extra object or something? Do you think? Well, the good news is we're about to hit the witching hour and we haven't been yelled at by our boss yet, so I think we're doing okay. Oh, something's missing here, isn't it? In the corner here, but maybe not. Something's wrong in this kitchen, we can tell. Yes! Well done. I feel like the paper moved. Where? Here? Which room, my dear? In the study. Okay, let's look. You mean the library? I am also not sure. Outside. There's no shadow anomaly here. I think it's always been like that. Missing objects in the living room. I went ahead and I filed it. Let's take a look. Oh, you were correct. Was it these on the table here? What was missing? Well done, well done. Go! It scared me so badly. I right-clicked on my desktop. Oh, did you see that? Felt like there was something outside. Okay, the witching hour. Assholes. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it. We were waiting for it, and it still got me. Still got me. Did the snowman move just now? Let's take a look. I don't think so. Whoa. Okay, light anomaly in the bedroom. The third picture in the gallery looked unfamiliar somehow. This one? Weren't the two of those wine bottles upright? Somebody else said that too. But I don't know how to hear, right? We did object movement and extra object. But I think it was always like that because it didn't register anything yet. So again, oh no. I was like, so far so good. This is an emergency. We are receiving multiple active anomalies in your area. Please report them as soon as possible. Okay, yep. You are correct. Horseshoes, we're doing it right now. Object movement. Nice. Well done. Well done. We've got to find the other ones because there are multiple. Is there an object movement here, maybe? Nope, I don't see anything different with this room. Oh, the box is missing back here. Fixing the anomaly, and there's a face in the window. Oh my god, good catch. That's horrifying. I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, both of those are fixed. Is there an extra object here? Or no? Alright, the bedroom seems to be okay. Shed door was always open. Yeah, I had the same reaction the first time around. The paintings seem to be all okay. The radio's not on. Were these boxes always back here? Too many active anomalies. We gotta solve more. Oh, jeez! Holy shit, man. My heart can't handle that. My God. Picture in the kitchen. Okay, let's... Which one? They're all okay, I think. Pillows on the... Jeez! Oh... Oh. Okay, this means we're not, you know, it's escalating. Extra object in kitchen? Okay, let's go. Where is it? Extra object, kitchen. I think there's something missing here, maybe in this little section, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. These all seem to be the same. The statues are the same. This is all the same. Okay, moving on. Box paintings are good. Nothing creepy in the wall. Shoe. These three things. The gun moved? You think so? Nice. Nice catch, y'all. You're keeping us alive. You're keeping us alive. The deer skull is missing. You're correct. Object disappearance from the bedroom. Good job, y'all. Good job. Oh, I'm so proud of you, chat. Good job. Object movement in the gallery. The cat has switched sides on the desk with the globe. Oh my God! What the fuck? Is that an intruder or a ghost? It was floating. Okay, I did intruder. And it's gone now. Did you see that? Was that a shadow? What just happened? Okay. Oh my God. Painting anomaly here in the library. This one back here. It looks like it inverted. Okay, painting anomaly in the bedroom. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Was the painting in the living room always this creepy? Yeah, all 3 of these were, or 4 of these were the same. Not this one, the other one. These 2 back here? Yeah, these have always been Adam and Eve and the other one. And this one? Yeah. Light distortion in the living room. Let's give it a try, because it definitely doesn't look like there should be something there, but let's give it a try. Alright, no go. 5 o'clock. We only need to survive 1 more hour. We can do it, I believe. Shotgun didn't move, right? Did the face change in the gallery? No, these are the original gallery photos. I've studied those ones, at least I can say that I am pretty sure. Extra object on the kitchen floor? Okay. Extra object in the kitchen. Maybe you appeared on my YouTube shorts for the first time ever, right after Colo made an announcement. Which on my channel? My shorts or Table Story? And welcome. Oh, thank you so much. That definitely scared me for a moment. We're definitely going to get yelled at, right? Thank you so much for 20 months, Kerjo. Okay, the books, the gun, all that seems to be the same. This seems to be the same. Object movement in the kitchen. I trust. I'm just going to report it. And then we'll go look. Oh my God! Oh! Okay, just FYI. The object movement did not register anything, so there might be something else happening in the kitchen. I do think so. But I don't know if the bedspread was always like that. Extra object in gallery. In here, I think I do not see an extra object. These 4 things were always here. The 4 things were always there. These 4 were always here as well. Chair, rug, mat. Two rugs. Where? Oh, you're right. Library, extra object. Nice catch. Presents outside? What? Where? Where? Oh my God! Oh. There she is right there. Oh, look. 546. What the... Is it extra object then, maybe? I'm doing extra object. Nice. Nice catch. My goodness. Okay, what the fuck is that? There's a chat in the gallery. Ho, ho, ho. Did you mean huge man? Yes? That's what everyone meant. That's what everyone meant by the huge man. I see now. I get the joke. Okay, the clock is ticking down. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Oh, we did it. We survived. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. We fixed 28 anomalies. Go us.
Hyper hardcore!
Thank you, sir, for 10 months. So, for Observation Duty 4, we have 2 more levels. However, I have to go for today. Today it's 3 o'clock, but before we do that, we're going to watch Kolo's reaction and or announcement, because I think that would be a lot of fun. So we're going to do that. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? It's this button, right? Right? No? Oh, because I've rotated it. There we go.
Going to be not only in a live streamed tabletop role-playing game show that you get to watch. The GM is Pumpkinberry.
Okay.
I'm in a Pumpkinberry show.
Oh no! Oh my god, this is too nice.
I'm being GM'd by chat. I'm being GM'd by Pumpkinberry. I'm gonna lose my mind. I feel like I've peaked.
Oh no, this is too nice.
I feel like I've peaked. I'm gonna play you the trailer. I am going to be...
I love her so much, you guys. I love her so much. Also, you're gonna love her character, dude. You're gonna love her character.
We'll finish what we started. Or start what we finished.
Can you hear me? It's getting real bad. There's all these people in the islands. If we don't go down, they could die. We gotta do something. You talk to the council. I'll go warn them.
We'll meet up again, right?
Of course. I would never leave you behind.
It's just that we left our friends and...
We didn't leave our friends, luckily. We
It has to be this way.
We needed to part ways for just a little bit. But I promise.
Are you okay being alone?
I'm gonna have to be.
It'll help you. We'll all be together again.
If anybody can do it, you can.
Now go. It all comes back around.
Oh my god. What is this, season 2? Yes, Zen! Yes! We've got Drac coming in, we got Trooper coming back. And we have Kolo and Nega Oryx coming in as well. It's fucking awesome. Alright, PBTV saying in the chat, please. Spam that shit. I want to see those emotes. On the screen, on the credits, please. Let's go. Why aren't they showing up? Why isn't the emote wall showing up? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Hell yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh, it doesn't animate. That's right. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Woo! You know what we could do? Hold on. I have an idea.
outside Starbucks, you will know that Karen's running her down.
I have an idea.
Like the oxygen around
Yeah.
us, some pumpkin berry around.
Woohoo!
And when it comes to telling stories we adore, I think PB takes the crown.
Okay, we're gonna go raid Colo because she's probably live for at least an hour longer, okay?
True monolith. No need to say we all know who it is, just take
And then
it,
I
yeah,
am gonna
take
go
it,
for my
please
walk,
take
and
it.
then I'm gonna come
Just
back
take
in
it
time
from
to
me. We ain't got nothing
do some Wild
when we're
RP
standing next to
haunted house stuff with
PB.
staff.
Professor in Vietnam. PB is a 37-year-old
And I'll see you beautiful bitches tomorrow for more Highlights Magazine style Wild RP. Yes.
but my tongue got caught in my teeth and I couldn't see what I was saying. You got when compared to bees, we are all pathetic. Wait, I need diabetic. Bow down, lay your sacrifices, open up the stream on all your devices of the monolith. Monolith. Pledge your soul to the most empathetic. Wait, are you sure you're not diabetic? Monolith.
All right, y'all. I am going to pull her stream up on my phone because I have to immediately go for my walk so I can go for the whole thing. And I don't want to just raid and run. All right, I'll see you guys in there. Love you. Bye.